All right, we are live. Yes, we are live, everybody. Welcome to episode 110, right? 110 of the Rap Cave podcast.
It's hard to keep up on.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up now that we switched up the thumbnails, but I believe it's 110. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm your host, Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Pies, and we are here for the ultimate Drake and Kendrick discussion. I got an electric panel. I don't believe I've ever in my history, I've been 10 years deep in this, I don't believe I've ever assembled a greater crew than what I got right now. Starting on this side, I got B Mike Birdie, Hoodie Birdie, Lil Birdie. Yeah, you locked in. You locked in. Zero Dark 30 over here. No words need to be said.
Zero Dark 30 Birdie.
We got Zeus. We got Primetime Jay Leno, Mrs. CEO, 1800 in the building. We got my dog Eric Vincent, Clutch Points in the building. Special guest. Welcome back.
Second appearance. We appreciate.
Didn't think you'd make it after the first, but here we are.
Of course, had to be back.
We got Zay.
Got the Sensei in the building, yes sir.
And we got Bryce flying in from everywhere. Nice.
Yes sir.
And then on the ones and twos, we have Big AP and Cowboy Bryant, and I think we'll be joined by Potty at some point. Shout out to the whole crew. We got
Cowboy Bryant over.
We got Big too. Headband AP in the building. we got Mr. Whimsical in the building.
Mr. Whimsical is crazy.
Yeah, I'm too whimsical. That's all that it is.
We got Mr. Whimsical in the building, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We are going to be having the ultimate Drake and Kendrick. If you haven't been able to tell from the history of the podcast, there's a clear divide that's happening right now. On this side, we got the birds. On this side, we got the bots. On this side, we got Switzerland. We got neutral.
Oh yeah.
Neutral. Nah.
Who's neutral? See, now we talking about this.
He been in the group chat begging to come over here for the past 2 weeks.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even want to see this
He's
we know where your side is at, bro.
Wow. You see, hold on.
We
don't want to have this. Switch up too quick. Listen, all I'm saying is, the Bills a party, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking outside my door. I see these four motherfuckers right here. Nah. Bryce, you might be able to come over here, you know what I'm saying?
They need all the help they can get. They need all the help they can get.
If you want to come over here,
we talking today?
They're trying to recruit.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Big ass block phone.
What the fuck is that?
Big ass block phone.
That is what I was looking
listen,
like.
man. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's time. It's Judgment Day. Word to Jay Nivey. It's Judgment Day.
I got that jersey out.
It's Judgment Day. Yeah. It's Judgment Day, man. So listen, we're gonna have a good, clean, fair fight. Good, clean, fair fight. Everybody respect each other. Everybody respect each other's beliefs. Let's have a good civil discourse.
Of course.
And
I'm deaf.
Before I start, I almost forgot one thing.
That's what I said. I should have done it that way.
I almost forgot one thing. If you could do me a favor, brother, and sign this real quick for me.
Oh, Platty's a prop comment now.
You can go ahead. If you don't mind, you can read it if you want, or I'll read it.
No, don't sign something without reading it.
If you can read that for me, brother, I appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying. Where are attorneys at?
24 hours on that.
Read that into the microphone, Jalen.
The whole thing.
Yeah. It's not that much.
This participation and non-abandonment agreement is entered onto this day between me, not saying my government name, and the Rap Game podcast, represented by his host, Chris Plateau. You know, I'm not saying your real name.
Yeah.
Whereas participant please exit or disappear from the podcast operations for 4 months. I did do that. Following a debate with Eric Vincent opposing
party. Whatever. So they'll be referred to. Here, I got you. I'll read it for you.
Read it? Go ahead.
I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. I kept a copy for myself just in case he ripped that shit up. All right, so here this is. This is a participation and non-abandonment agreement between two parties. The participation and non-abandonment agreement, hereby referred to as agreement, is entered in this day between government name 1800 Mr. CEO and the Rap Cave podcast represented by its host Chris Platte, referred to as the platform going forward. Whereas participant previously exited or disappeared from the podcast operation for approximately 4 months following a debate involving Eric Vincent, hereby referred to as opposing party. Whereas participant claimed in said debate negatively impacted his enjoyment of music due to statements deemed by him to be ignorant, unreasonable, and unfit for civil hip-hop discussion. Chris Platte has worked diligently to foster a fair, objective, and balanced platform in which all viewpoints, correct and incorrect, may be expressed openly in the pursuit of hip-hop discourse. Now, therefore, by signing below, the participant agrees to the following terms. In event the participant loses tonight's debate against Eric Vincent in the court of public opinion, whether it be through polls, timestamps, whatever, or general podcast consensus, participants should not disappear for multiple months, enter music retirement, go into hiding, or abandon the Rap Cave podcast, widely known and recognized as the greatest hip-hop podcast in the world.
He ain't gonna sign that.
Participant further agrees that emotional damage, frustration, yelling, interruptions, or being cooked on air shall not constitute valid grounds for podcast abandonment. Participant acknowledges Chris Platte's objective, integral, fair commentary remains the foundation of this platform. Participant agrees to return to future podcast episodes in good faith if Eric Vincent says something historically outrageous regarding raps, albums, artists, rankings, or music opinions. By signing below, participant agrees that the agreement is completely serious, legally binding-ish, and absolutely cannot be created, or absolutely is not created for entertainment purposes.
Legally binding-ish
I love that.
is the
That was
most
needed.
outrageous thing.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Is that notarized?
If you don't mind.
If you feel confident, of course.
All right, well, there's a second copy if you change your mind.
Right, hey.
It's
We
okay.
got backup. We got backup.
The clause I have states that this is a verbal agreement. No assignment is necessary.
Okay, that shit came right back. Also, yo, I've been gone for 3 weeks, and this is what the fuck the Rap Cake podcast has become. Rules now.
Jalen,
I like it. Even in civil.
You were, but
Great preparation.
You were the diplomat here, and we haven't had you in a couple weeks. You see what happens when you're not in the house? Look,
I'm not here next week. What the fuck y'all gonna do? Start
don't
civil
worry.
war?
Anarchy.
I'll hold it down.
And we're gonna start.
Be ready for
By
it.
next week, we're gonna be holding elections. So I don't know.
we might.
I'll
Listen,
come
no,
back.
Jalen is very important to the show. I value him greatly. I'm just making sure that I contractually do not lose him for the next 4 months. Following today.
This man brought out
No
a Bible.
promises.
I am
This man brought
nervous.
out a Bible. I think he part of it now.
Yeah.
The Lord said.
But I'm very nervous. You know, all them religious people are shaky. Yeah, shout out to Jay Ivey. You know,
Get cooked.
Yo,
So I'm just saying, I gotta protect you.
wild. No, bro.
I gotta
no.
protect you. Protect the company, the brand.
Protect yourself.
Why are we bringing
Jay?
Jay?
I'm protected with the Lord.
Why we bring Jay Ivey into this? Who care what they should think at a time like this?
He has become a son. That's
I'm
terrible.
ready, but you sound. I'm not gonna go nowhere, bro. I got you, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
before we even
All
start
right.
the,
So as long as we got verbal agreement,
before we
that's all
even
I need.
start the Drake and Kendrick shit, I do want to say congratulations and happy birthday to Eric.
Appreciate
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Happy
Everything you've been
birthday,
doing
bro.
with the Pistons. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Eric
I've been seeing you out
Vincent.
here.
Everything up from
I've
here
been
on out
seeing
will
you
be
out here.
disrespect.
Appreciate that, my
Bro,
brother.
I think
No,
that's
real.
good.
I've been seeing you out here.
Your
for
birthday
sure.
this week, bro.
It was yesterday, yeah.
You a Taurus?
I think I'm a Gemini.
Hey.
I'm like right
You're-
on
you're
the
a Ge-
cusp day, I think. I don't know
You're
which
a
one.
Gemini.
My birthday
My
next
brother's
week,
a
so I
Gemini.
got you.
Happy
Okay,
birthday,
right
bro.
on.
Happy later birthday, bro.
You're Gemini,
Appreciate
right?
you, my
Birthday
boy.
and the funeral on the same week.
My brother's birthday on the 24th.
It's not my funeral. Just know that. It's a funeral for sure, though. We know that. It's okay.
Life ain't fair sometimes.
Oh boy, it is. We are
Sometimes
live
it's
tonight.
perfect.
We are
All right,
live
everybody.
tonight.
Let's get
Everybody
ready for the Rap
lock
Cake
in.
Sometimes
podcast.
it's beautiful.
Everybody lock in. Get your opinions below. We are going to have this final discourse that I've been dying to have for the last 2 years that I've had this platform. I've been dying to have this, and I haven't had the great crew that I have until right now. So we are going to take advantage of this. So we are going to go through everything. And we will highlight the new music and drops and all of that happened. I do want to keep this relevant to this week, but I figured this was a perfect time because now we've all had time for Iceman to sit. We've all had time for it to chill. And now here we are a week later. We'll get to the sales and the projections and all of that because I got some theories, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna let everybody speak, and I'll chime in when it's time. But for me, I just want to see where the entire room is feeling now that we've had a week with Iceman. How do we feel about it?
I want to start off on a point we can agree on.
Okay, let's do that.
It was crazy. He was trying to hop on this side, right? You know what I'm saying? We saw
Wild.
I seen that IG. We saw on that.
Hey, I'm seeing Kendrick's page. I'm seeing all these people. I'm like, all right, I expect that. I expect that.
Listen,
And you see this man, Ice Cubes everywhere. He was deep on his
Oh,
that was so nasty. I hit him up when I saw it. That was crazy.
Hey, that broke
we
his
all
heart.
got to stand on that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's the team. That's the unit.
He's J. Cole on the team over here. I see that. Yeah. He's J. Cole on his couch right now. Yeah. That was
We all know what y'all be picking. Bad phony.
We doing jokes now. We doing jokes now. All right, let's get all the jokes out. Let's have some discourse.
Oh, no, we got more. Don't worry.
Just get started. Keep them coming, man. Jokes are jokes. I love jokes. I'm a big comedy fan.
Let's go.
All right. Where you at with Iceman a week later? What's changed?
I feel like anybody gonna feel how I feel, but you know what I'm saying. After giving it some time, how long is a week? A bunch of hours. A bunch of hours.
Great
I
metric.
sat here with this incredible masterpiece we call Iceman, and I'm now moving it to #1 in Drake's greatest projects.
That's okay. That's a hot take.
That's a choice.
That's where I'm at with
I
it.
think that's a good
Personally.
take.
Of albums or just all projects?
Anything he done ever made in his entire motherfucking life.
So far gone.
That's 168 hours.
That's,
Just so you
that's
know.
168
Oh,
hours.
so
I sat
far
on this
gone.
album.
Take care.
168
Listen, nothing
hours.
was the same. This is #1.
#1.
Above nothing was the same.
Number
Above
one.
take care. Above.
Listen.
What's that one bullshit you like? Thank me later.
Thank me later. It was bullshit. I guarantee you was singing songs off Thank Me Later. Stop it. Stop. What happened to Objective AP? What's going on behind
That's what he said. I hear what he said.
Wait till we get to Kendrick. You'll see.
Okay.
You're still my pal.
Reason being though, I
Because y'all
put
made unreleased.
the reason I put this album over Nothing Was the Same to Take Care. Those was like more like albums that like show like growth in his career and show how good of an artist he is. Like this album, like way past already, but like it's like the same thing, but the whole album he just hoeing niggas. Like that's my shit. Like he just hoeing niggas the whole album. So it's like I just think that's just a little bit better to me. Like, and especially like when you just sit there and connect all the dots. You know what I'm saying? To everybody you talking about.
The K-Dots.
You know what I'm saying? Not even the K-Dots. Listen.
That was a whole album of dissing a lot of motherfuckers.
I think Kendrick didn't even get a quarter of the
That
shots,
many
even though he
shots.
did
He
get
really
more
did.
shots than anybody.
Buster
But,
got more shots than
yeah, you know
K-Dot.
what I'm saying? But that's why I enjoy the album more than those other albums, and it's still like it got that when we first heard Nothing Was the Same and Take Care, like for the first time, like that's one of the feelings I got when I heard this album. And I haven't really got that feeling since I say Scorpion. So
Freddie fell in the chest.
No.
So far
Her
gone
Loss
number one.
was fire too.
Her loss was unbelievable.
Incredible.
So there's, how many skips on the album do you on Iceman?
I mean, if it's number 1,
No skip, not a single one.
Not a
if number
single
1 come
skip,
from him,
nigga.
it was gonna be.
Jalen Doran.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Not talking about
Are you
Jalen Jordan in the
saying he
playoffs right
didn't
now.
show up?
Jalen Jordan in the
That's
playoffs.
a number.
Okay.
Right, that's a
just
tough
clarify.
day
Gilbert
right now.
Arenas.
Shit.
Yeah. Shout out Agent Zero.
Okay.
Zeus?
No skips on Iceman.
He's shooting his shot. He shot his shot on that one then.
I mean, when the album first dropped, I rated it a 9.4 out of 10.
Yeah, your decimals killed me.
But I'm honest in my takes, man. I really lock in when I listen to albums, and it's only gotten better. It's only gotten better. Like when you add in like the nuances to the production, like over time, I feel like this is like a slow avalanche. Like it's only gonna get better from here. Like it only gets better when you, and like going back to like growing up, listening to Lil Wayne when you would listen to albums and you listening for a bar that you would catch 3 months, 6 months later. That's this album on every single song, literally like every song, you catching it, and you catching new bars, you catching new lines, and I feel like a lot of the hype surrounding the album is taken away from how good the album actually is, and with time we're gonna see how good the album is. So I second Birdie for real. Like I don't know if it's the best album, but I will say it's a solid 10 out of 10.
Definitely
0 skips. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Prime time, where you at?
He sat up.
I'll lean away. I'll fall back.
Here comes the Bible verse.
We're going 3 for 3. We're going 3 for 3. Let's hear it.
I don't think that a no skips album necessarily means a 10 out of 10 either.
I agree with that.
That's a good one.
And
I
the
agree with
Lord
that.
said,
I think those are two different. One kind of leads into the other, but they are still different points in general. I think that you could have an album be a 10 out of 10 and
have a skip or two.
or whatever, or you could have vice versa. There's a little wiggle room there.
It is.
I agree.
But that's the case.
I agree.
Here.
Y'all generous. I don't agree with that, but I mean, I guess we can discuss it a little
I think
bit.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. If it's some skips on it, that's got to change it a little bit.
If it's
not
one
gonna be a
skip, that's
10.
like not even a 10.
Yeah.
But on the contradicting end, being no skips doesn't necessarily mean that it's a 10 out of 10 either.
Shit.
If it's a 10 out of 10, it's got to be perfect.
Yeah, because there can be some
I
songs
agree.
that's like decent that you
cool.
can listen to,
Yeah.
but it's
But it
not
might
a
not be your
skip.
favorite.
Yeah, I
There's
feel
a
that.
lot-
I feel
there's a lot
that.
of
I
albums
feel
that
that
I have
point.
that
I
are-
agree.
I feel that point.
I
That's more
agree.
what I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
How you
We'll come
feeling?
back to that. You go ahead, bro.
I think I said it was a 9.5, 9.5, by the way. All you mad people out there.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a half.
Sir, relax. Wait your turn.
Oh
Please,
my
brother.
God, that was great.
That's not even
So,
That's not even a turn shit. That's just real basic math shit.
I didn't go to school for that. But, here we go. I went to school, same thing he went to school for.
There we go.
Bro,
Here
that was
comes-
elementary
But back to
school.
the point. Back to
It's
the
that,
point.
it's that Craybrook shit. You
Back
gotta
to
let
the-
it
back
go.
to the point, though. Back to the
You gotta
point.
let it go.
I think it's a 10. Not because I like every song on there.
Clean 30.
Over the last week, I played it so much to where like I find a new song I like every day I should say. And it's just like, for me, I think he rapped. I didn't want no singing shit. I didn't want that on Iceman. So look, on Iceman he rapped. He sung a little bit, but he rapped. He was talking his shit. I feel like shit talking Drake is 101. Also, in Luke 16:13, they talk about how you cannot master money and, a person. You have to pick one, right?
Preach.
I feel like Drake mastered this fucking album and it's fucking classic. You can worship the album and the Lord. But God comes first, my brother.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want you to know, Eric, I definitely said it was a classic before 24 hours.
You know,
I took notes, my boy. I heard a lot of what you said.
But all in all, though, I don't want to, worship another man's work, but I feel like he mastered his album
If it's
very
worth it,
well.
go ahead. It's okay.
But God comes first, so
Pause,
God
but,
put Drake on this earth to make that album. And without God, he couldn't make that album. So by having God in his, corner,
It was God's plan.
Righteous.
say it again.
It was God's plan, man.
Amen.
That's all it was.
All right. Let's go to let's.
But though, one thing I did want to add to what he was saying though, like this is one of them projects though for me, like I end up having a new favorite song like every other day. Like it's been a long time since I had a project like when I first heard it, like Shebang and National Treasure, like that was my
Shebang
shit.
is
But
my
like
shit.
Plot Twist, that shit just been hitting
I
different.
love,
Twisting
I
It.
love Little Birdie.
Twisting this.
Lil
Hey,
Birdie
listen,
is fire.
that
I
shit
love
hard
Lil
as
Birdie.
fuck.
People hate Lil Birdie. I love Lil Birdie.
There's only one.
Lil
I just
Birdie.
Don't
there's
like
only
the
one
verse
song
or
that
the voice,
I
but I like the
That's
don't care for
that's
it, but I
probably
can
my most
listen
played
to.
song. I'm not even gonna lie.
And one another.
Bias.
Drake really barring niggas to death on this album, bro. Like the bars on this album, you're not gonna catch nowhere else, bro. Like
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
He barring niggas to death.
We get a lot of agreements.
There's too much greatness that can't be spread around like
So
that.
I want all y'all to chill.
right, go ahead.
Y'all don't
Go
have
ahead.
one part of the album that just kind of underwhelmed you or bothered you.
21
Nothing
Savage.
at all.
Bro, it really
Okay.
Like the 21
Bees
Savage
on
one.
the- Bees on the table
That
can
was-
fucking
don't
go
nothing
in.
bother me.
That was
The second half where 21 Savage is not on it is great. Also.
Janice, shut the fuck up. I didn't really rock with that as much at first, but it started
Really?
to grow on me.
Okay.
Started to grow on me.
That
you
one
know
did
what
grow
I'm
on
saying?
me too.
I feel like every song got its own.
I was gonna say the only one that kind of gets a little boring for me is "Don't Worry." Honestly,
I like Don't Worry.
Tripping, dog.
I like Don't Worry.
It's too much.
That
It's
beat
too
is
much.
crazy.
That's not one. Listen,
He got and it's empty space
one-
half the fucking song.
one-
He barely fills up the fucking beat.
Well, you gotta fill it with your ears and listen.
Yeah, no, exactly. The beat's not good enough for that. The beat ain't good enough for that,
Sometimes-
bro. That's what I'm saying. But
mean,
I still like it.
crazy.
I'll listen to it. But
Sometimes
that's
I
the
don't
only
like
one that's like a halfway for me.
Okay.
Sick of my shit.
so we ain't worried about no halfway points.
You on the other side now, right?
I think I can see like one song though if people didn't really fuck with it, because it's kind of like mellow tone and not really like hyping like that. But the outro was kind of like super mellow tone. So like if I could see if somebody ain't like that for real,
No,
I wouldn't be mad
what
at it.
I'll say,
actually really like that too.
I'm gonna make this point and move. I think the lowest point, and I like both of these songs, but together, if you like listen to the album in a full, it gets redundant. Is the last two, because the last two is the same type of like vibe, introspective, slow.
Friend, yes, but not. I think the outro.
The
They're
outro did
both
exactly
good
what it's supposed to
songs.
do.
They're both good songs.
I
just think if you're listening to the album top to bottom, that last 8 minutes between the two
that's
songs.
the whole concept of the album. So it's like you can't be mad at.
No,
it's a short album on top of that. It's not like this a crazy ass long album.
Driving on the freeway.
This is a regular album. This is a regular size
18
album.
songs is short to you?
I'm not going.
Short? That's not crazy.
To me, so it's like an hour.
18
like,
son's is short?
It's like an hour
That's a
13
regular
minutes.
album.
It's not.
That's regular, yeah, but you said it was short.
Compared to
Okay, I
like.
did say short.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, yo.
Not short. Not short.
That's what threw me.
Drake albums that
Fair.
fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
We can
And how
agree
people
upon
drop
Iceman's
nowadays,
an
yeah.
appropriately timed an amount of album.
I agree.
They're long songs.
It's an hour.
It's a nut.
18 is not terrible.
I agree.
18's
Before we
not
get to
bad.
Chris's, go ahead.
My last
Say your
point though, to like what Birdie said, I'm not gonna say it's the best yet. I think it's great. I still don't. It's number 4 right now for me.
Okay.
But I feel like in about 6 months, something's getting moved out. Because I feel like I haven't gotten a rapping Drake album yet.
And what's the other
And I
3?
got-
Just for record.
The
Sorry.
the main 3. Take Care, Nothing But Same as Views.
Oh,
So,
so not so
Take
far
Care,
gone.
Nothing Was the
Okay.
Same.
You know
Views
what's
the
getting moved
Alright.
out for me. You know, Views is Take Care is like up here with me.
What about
But not so far gone.
Nothing was the same getting moved out. So far.
Wow, that's crazy.
Only because, like I said before y'all can go to y'all stuff.
I love so much.
I said Views aged the best to me, and like album wise, like when I got older, it made way more sense than the other two did.
I think
I
Nothing
actually
Was the
agree
Same
with that.
Which
I
is
think
why-
Nothing Was the Same did age better than Views, but
No, Nothing Was the Same to me was always really good.
It was his grown album, and it was perfect, damn near.
I think Nothing Was the Same didn't even have to like
I didn't-
age. Like I think that shit out the gate. Was
Yeah, I
just,
think it was
like,
good. Why it came
One of
out.
those. You
My
know what I'm saying?
opinion-
Well,
That's why.
aging in the sense of it to me to this day it still sounds timeless. Like
But
you
you
know,
said
Yes.
you said Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing was the same
aged
sound.
better than.
I think
Views.
in my opinion, but I think
That's
Views,
what I'm saying.
But Views age well too.
Views got.
But
I
no,
think-
what
I
I'm
think-
saying is,
I
I
think
think
Views-
out the gate,
I had
Nothing
the
Was
best,
the Same was like
like,
already that. You know what I'm
opinion.
saying?
Yeah,
Views
exactly.
did have to
Views-
kind of
Views
like
had to
grow a little
take that
bit.
spot.
Yeah.
Views I had the best like growth on in terms of like first listen versus last listen. Nothing Was the Same was like immediately amazing. Like so that one I guess if you like age wise is probably the best Drake album.
I hated.
I
Views when it
also
first
probably
came
put
out,
if you're
but
reading this.
but yeah,
over
I didn't like Views.
I hated it when it first came out.
Wow.
But anyways, let's not
Yeah,
let's
I
not
was-
get into
that's-
side
that's
points.
what
Let's
I
not
was
get
saying.
into
I
it.
think
Yeah,
that's
pull
a
for a
really
second.
that's a common question because they also came out within like a year of each other, and you know they're two very contradictory albums. You got if you're reading this being very like mixtape basic, you know.
Listen, I know he called it a mixtape, even though we know it's really an album. If you're reading this, got what you guys are talking about, rapping ass Drake. Views has a little bit of everything. Like, let's be
Yeah.
honest. One Dance and all that stuff doesn't really age as well as something like Energy. As far as both are singles, and one went number one, but Energy definitely aged better than One Dance.
Mm-hmm. I can agree with that.
Okay.
Because I wasn't a big One Dance guy.
I'm
I
cool
like
with
Controller, but I wasn't a big One Dance guy.
But even Controller now sound a little bit dated. Like it sound like the time. It sound like when he dropped Summer 16 and it's like, yo, when you put your song out there with that title, it gonna put you back to that time. Energy could have been released anytime.
I don't really listen to it like, you know what I'm saying, outside of an event, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the events, it's always gonna hit, but I never really like play it, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely an outside song,
Yeah, when I'm talking about aging,
I feel like it's an outside song, a timeless outside song.
Yeah, and that's fair because I mean that's part of music. I mean, hell, More Life even got some stuff that we still play at the party. But when you talk, I'm talking about when you talk about a song
Like
or
playback.
album that's aging.
Like playback.
What are you gonna listen to when you at work? Listen to your headphones on a Tuesday at 11:47. It's not One Dance.
Okay.
But Energy,
for sure.
you might actually listen to.
Let's
That's why I
stick
got-
to the Iceman stuff.
Okay.
Let's stick to Iceman stuff. Let's get everybody's opinions. And then we'll get to
All right,
disagreement.
we're on Eric, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a fair guy, I'd like to say. I didn't go into this album really anticipating wanting to listen to it, but I'm here on Rap Cave Podcast, so I got to do my homework.
I respect that.
There's some things
Grace
that I
hip-hop
did like
platform
about
as
the album. Let me just be fair. I think this is his best rapping since Scorpion. I will give him his credit for that. I think this is
we all
absolutely
kind of agree here.
his best
Do you
rapping.
think it's better than Scorpion rapping, or do you
No.
think it's on par?
No, not yet. Not yet. I think Scorpion he did some pretty good rapping on.
Okay.
And then Iceman, again, from an execution standpoint and his delivery, I think Scorpion was just a little more polished than Iceman was. It was cool to see him. It felt like he had like maybe 4 like timestamp type records. The Make Them
Yes.
records, I think those are very
Yeah.
like timestamp as, especially the one I forgot the name of it, but the one with the Kanye type beat. I think I just want to be. I forgot what.
Oh yeah,
Be
yeah,
Free. Yeah.
yeah.
I like, that's
Make
probably
them
one of my
pay.
favorite
Make
songs.
them pay.
That's
That
probably one of my
shit-
favorite
Make them
ones.
pay.
That Big 3 shit was so crazy. Dude,
Yeah.
the way he.
Oh,
flipped
too many
that,
chefs
yeah.
in the kitchen or whatever
yeah,
you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he snapped
That
on
was
that one.
tough.
That was all right.
That
All
was
right, so
Alright.
for me, that like there are things that I like about the album. There are things that I do enjoy about the album, but we need to be honest about what we're talking about. This is an album that was waiting for 2 years of buildup. This is an album that got Michael Jackson's glove on the cover. This is the biggest artist in the world, as that side always tells us. So for my expectations, we heard his biggest fans, Actel, shaping up to be a classic. Maul telling us it's going to be unlike nothing we've ever seen, how he's going to entertain the
Don't
culture.
ever listen to
Never.
I agree. Trust me, I've been stopped, but I love watching the laugh anyway. But for me, based on those type of expectations, and again, this is one of the biggest artists in the world, I'm listening to this album, and again, it's not terrible. It's cool, but best album he's ever made, best
album.
joint he's had, top, I don't see none of that.
My
To me, what Drake has been missing for a long time,
son idiot boy.
he
there.
is missing something undeniable. You can poke holes all through this motherfucking album. Drake's album is very repetitive. This album is extremely repetitive on the subject matter. Now, yes, there are some songs where
On
he
the
was
subject
introspective.
matter.
He was introspective on some stuff.
On the
Yes.
subject matter.
Yes.
That's the concept of the album. When you listen to albums, ain't the subject matter supposed to go through the concept of the album?
It can be different to some extent. Like
It is different to
Mr.
some
Morale
extent
was a
albums, though.
concept album, but there were different
shit was ass. You
subjects.
gotta give me
There
another
was
comparison.
different subjects. That's cool. The
gotta
point
give me
is,
another
the
comparison.
point is, every song on that album
We're not
sounds
comparing
different.
these two.
Every song on the album sounds different. Is the point?
Can I
That's
just
the point
can I
of it.
just say one thing real quick?
I will
One
agree.
thing.
Regardless of whether you like it or
I
not,
will
the
agree
point
with
is
you.
it's not
I
the
will
same.
agree with you. Like three or four of them songs do sound like a time stamp record, but I think he really stepped out the box when he went West Coast harder than the
We
West
gonna get to
Coast.
that. We
You
gonna
know
get to
what
that
I'm
too.
saying?
We
Like,
gonna
he
get to
really
that.
got the stepping
We gonna
on
get to
shit
that.
out there.
Okay.
We gonna get
You
to
know
And
that.
what I'm
also for fairness and objectivity, to point out something that you said that I do disagree with is, remember, Kendrick, when Mr. Morale was coming out, had the Michael Jackson glove in the Super Bowl performance, in the rollout, in the Heart Part 5 hand. So both played into that.
But let's
Both played
be
into
fair
that.
about that though. I don't think. And first of all, what album was that they did that?
Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale. Okay, so let's get into that.
That was the
For
Super Bowl.
Drake-
He was there with Rihanna and them, right?
Wait, what? Say that again.
That was the Super Bowl. He was there with Rihanna.
No, that was
50 in the
and,
50 Dre and Snoop
he
and
never
Eminem.
had a Super Bowl with Rihanna.
Rihanna
No,
did
I
by
thought
herself.
He was at the one when Rihanna was
Rihanna
there.
did by
Drake would have
herself.
lost his shit if that's the case.
That's for damn sure.
Drake would have lost
I
his
just thought
shit
that
if
was
Kendrick was
the
at a
same.
Super Bowl with Rihanna.
That was the same.
But
I thought they performed that one song they had together.
Loyalty. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
swear I
right.
thought we let them get off and we didn't get interrupted at all.
Yeah.
Last I checked, I ain't trying to
Hold
be
up.
rude or
Hold
nothing
up.
like that. But I want to make sure.
I was
like,
just
I mean,
asking the
No,
question.
you
I wasn't even
good.
disrespecting
Sidebar,
no one.
sidebar.
You counted
I'm
it.
just trying to make
Nothing.
sure. I just want to make sure everything
I
even
will
down the line.
say,
That's all I'm
There's a
saying.
lot of conflicting viewpoints.
We let y'all go.
That's
That's
cool.
fair. That's cool.
Let him cook.
But let me keep rolling.
I'll
Let me
take the
roll.
blame. I
Let me keep
interjected.
rolling.
We good. Keep it
In
rolling.
the episode, we all came in though, and I couldn't speak. It wasn't a problem.
I wanted you to go. I wanted you to go. I wanted you to roll.
All right,
I'll let you get it off. I'll
But
let you
this
get it
ain't
off.
This isn't about retribution. This isn't about retribution. This is about the
This
best
is what
civil
I
discourse we
heard.
can have
Yes,
right now.
this is what I heard on the
My
album.
bad. I
You cool?
interjected. Go
You
ahead.
good. You good.
I don't even like niggas.
Said Drake. Listen, man, that's what Iceman was. I don't like niggas. And I understand. You can be pressed, but a lot of this conversation on this album sounded so repetitive to me. It made it hard for me to remember what song I was listening to because it felt like every song was the same type of subject matter.
But
he didn't sound inspired on a good portion of these albums, outside of maybe Dust. I think Dusty had the best energy on the second half. That first half, he did not need that at all. Second half is probably one of my favorite parts of that whole album.
I'm an FTX Penthouse High Riser or whatever he said. Yeah,
Killed that. He
shit fire.
killed
National
it.
Treasure is crazy.
That was fire. To me, outside of that song, everything else felt like he was just monotone, so much auto-tune on every damn song, which was pissing me off. Like, he had this just uninspired delivery that was just not captivating for 18 songs for me. I couldn't get into it. The features were not worth it. The features were not worth the hype at all for this 2-year album. 21 was terrible.
There's only one song with features.
Future was terrible. I don't think the Future song was good at all. That was a complete
Let's
waste of
let
time.
the opinions
I just got one
get around
question.
the room. Go ahead,
I
real
just got one
quick.
question though. Okay, so the subject matter was because one thing about Iceman was we wanted to hear what he had to say about everybody, right? So if the subject matter was his response to everybody, ain't most of these songs gonna have a different response and or a response to somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have to be all on one song or nothing like that, but it's gonna be the same thing because we want to know what Drake feels about A$AP Rocky. We want to know what Drake feels about Rick Ross. We want to know what Drake feels about Playboi Carti. We want to know what Drake feels about DJ Khaled. We want to know what Drake feels about Kendrick at this point.
But let me ask you.
We care about half of those. I don't give a fuck about Rocky or Khaled.
I'll respond with a
Every
question.
time one of them go
No, he's
viral.
valid to shoot at them. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
no, I'm
I didn't
saying.
give a fuck about them.
But I'm saying though, every time they do an interview or do something Drake related, it goes viral. So I think people do care even if you don't.
But my thing is this.
Fair.
Don't we already
I
know
respect
how he
it.
feels?
No.
People try to act like he didn't drop 40 songs prior to this album. No Face, What Did I Miss, the Fighting Irish Freestyle.
Okay.
He's dropped plenty of songs that have the exact same subject matter on this damn album.
Okay, so
am I wrong?
But you are.
It was
He didn't shoot at
by
DeRozan in
technicality.
songs just like he did on his
What
album.
Did I
He didn't
Miss
shoot
was-
at LeBron just like he did on his
The What Did I
album.
Miss
He
made
didn't
the
shoot
album,
at
so-
Kendrick. He didn't shoot at
The What Did I
Future.
Miss
He
made
didn't
the
shoot
album,
at all
so we
these
can
people.
minus that one. So okay,
Why?
Fighting Irish, because it's
Okay.
on the album. So it's
Okay,
like,
fair enough.
that's
Fair enough.
But
Came
we
out a
got
while ago. but
Fighting
yeah.
Irish. Okay, that was responsible for mine. Whatever.
Yeah.
But what was the other song?
No Face, Circadian
No Face?
Rhythm.
That was like such a general, vague, just saying anything type song. Like it wasn't even. It was just like
It was just an
a
energy.
vibe. Like
But
wasn't
it
even
was
like,
clear about what he was talking
Real
about.
quick,
Is my
what
point.
about One Gun Delilah?
Oh,
One Gun Delilah was fire. That was fire.
fire.
That's like
Yes, I understand
I
the
forgot
point you
about
are
that.
making, but to me, Iceman would have hit way harder if he actually did take 2 years off or drop this album right after the battle. You wait 2 years, have all this build up. You'd put more energy into the hysterics of putting ice in the middle of the damn city, freezing the CN Tower. You put more energy into that than these damn songs. We're not even talking about the other two albums. It's ironic we only talking about one. We'll get into that later. But my point is,
But you did
He
just
is
say this
hit-
is his best rapping since Scorpion. But
Yeah,
you don't think he
absolutely.
put in. You don't think he put in his best effort?
on a lyrical tip, I think what he wrote and what he said sounded good, but I care about the delivery and your energy too. I don't want to feel like you sit up here monotone as hell. I don't. That's cool.
Well, okay,
you
well,
wanna
Okay, let's let everybody
this man sit
voice
up
their
here
opinions.
monotone as hell, like he just woke up. Like he
really
sound like he tired of being in the studio through this album. I don't get it, man. I don't hear it. I don't hear anything undeniable on this album.
Big buddy, I took it hard.
I will
They
say,
don't want to hear it. It's okay.
Before we go
They
to
don't want to
Zay-
hear it. You see that?
No, let's go to Zay.
Before we go to Zay, real quick though, so you're like saying he used to drop the album last year. Why? I don't see why he had to drop the album
Because
last
this
year.
wasn't worth 2 years of buildup at all.
Okay,
I think
but long
at all,
term,
not even a little
I'm
bit.
keeping it
Cool,
short,
wait.
long term.
I'm a patient
The same
man.
way Nas.
He gave you music before. Was it a Wade?
The same way Nas kicked Jay-Z's ass, right? Jay-Z came back long term. Who won that battle long term, right?
I mean, I don't think anyone's looking at him as a long-term winner right now.
Let me finish.
Even
though.
if you like the album, I don't think he's a long-term
Can
winner
I
at all.
finish though? In 10 years
Cut me
though,
off. Now I gotta let him finish.
Drake is gonna still be Drake. Kendrick gonna still be Kendrick too. But him waiting is chess, not checkers though. He waited, and look what happened. Same shit happened. No,
40
no label
songs.
backing, no merch, no nothing.
Dropped the whole album. What do you mean there was a wait? You acted like he was quiet before this. He
dropped-
came out, dropped a lawsuit. He dropped a song with Sexy Red. He dropped songs through like 5 different genres.
I'm not saying.
He
I'm not
dropped a
saying-
collab
I'm not
album.
saying-
He has not been quiet, bro.
I'm not saying nothing like that. One thing I will say is I do think this album will make it a tad bit harder put a tad bit more pressure on Kendrick due to the fact that I feel like he either has to make an album better than Damn or make a hype musical hit making project that's better than Iceman.
Put a pin in that. We'll get to.
GNX already exists.
I was gonna say put a pin in that because I got some thoughts on that.
GNX already exists.
We'll
I don't
get-
hear
we'll
anything
get to
undeniable
the-
out of this album.
We'll
at
get
all.
to the big 3 part of it. Let's just get to the Iceman part. Let's
I
get to the
wanna
Iceman
hear
I'm
part.
gonna make mine quick, bro, just so we can hurry up and move on.
No, you're good. You're good. Take as many time as you need.
No, I'm just gonna
That's
make
my
it real
fault.
quick. No. Like,
Come over
honestly,
here.
what I got
I'm here
to say,
till 1 a.m.
No, what I have to say is
I'm not
real
real
quick.
I got shit to do.
I got a
I'm
bedtime.
All I got to say is,
I'm stopping her.
I like the project. I like what Drake came in. He like I told y'all last time, man. He did his thing. However, I kind of am with him on this just because of the fact that, you know, once he drunk, like once the whole beef and stuff like that went, you know, they went crazy, and then he dropped "What Did I Miss?" and was like, "What do you mean? What do I miss? You did all of this stuff from dropping a bunch of random other like clapbacks. Not to mention, you also got the lawsuit." Like you, come on, Laura. Let's not act in here and act like
Trolling
we
with
don't
streamers.
know what the
Y'all
fuck
be
what's
switching
going
up.
on. You clear like it's very clear that, you know, Drake knows exactly what's going on. We all understand what's happening. There's been a bunch of stuff that's happened. So my thing is, if he really wanted to respond, like we both said, stop putting stuff out. Just wait and then get in the lab, bro. And then drop all that. I guarantee you, them other two albums that we're not talking about, probably would have went crazier. If he
Where
didn't
was this
say,
last
if he
week?
didn't rap,
This nigga
if he didn't put anything out.
This nigga put out a bunch of throwaways. Everybody knew it was throwaways, and y'all still stuck on that. Like, come on, we gotta get over that.
Why are
bro.
you throwing out throwaways? You're supposed to be the
They're
biggest
elite.
album in the world.
Bro, there's shit he don't want. And
Yeah,
you know,
but
He didn't need to do that.
there is, I feel like a level.
even if-
a level,
I'm caught in the middle of.
even if he wanted to use those as checking the temperature type tracks, bro, they fucking throwaways, bro. Who cares?
They weren't good though. That's the point. They weren't good.
Okay, even if they wasn't good, we talking about
Michael
we
Jackson
here
don't
on
got
Iceman.
throwaways.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have Michael
That
Jackson's
means within
love.
the
You
2
put
years,
out
throwaways.
throwaways. You
Yes,
can't be
he
the
does.
biggest artist in the world and you
Yes,
got
he
throwaways.
does.
That's
I really wanna
crazy.
hear
Them
Bryce
last
Bryce
3 albums was
Bryce
not
Bryce
great.
say what
Taylor
I
Swift's
want.
entire
all
career is a
agree
throwaway.
Mad disrespectful.
No,
we all admitted
what?
we all admitted that Dark Lane demo was an album full of throwaways, right?
He got a lot of throwaway albums. That's a
How
problem.
many he
You
got?
don't actually.
I agree.
He
I agree.
absolutely
I
does.
agree with that. I agree
Honestly,
with
got
that.
a lot of
Mine is a
throwaway
throwaway
projects.
What are these?
If you don't know the vibes, you just don't know the
many
vibes. Don't say it's a
throwaway-
throwaway album. Like these songs actually, I didn't even like the album at first, and they actually grew on me. Like I don't
Wait,
listen to
Honestly
that type of
Nevermind
music.
or the-
Yeah, I honestly never.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we ranked the albums? That's not
Absolutely
actually
not.
like
Hell
sound.
no.
It is.
All right.
Drake
Okay.
whole
But I don't want to talk
albums-
about
No, you're
honestly
good.
never
You're
mind.
good.
I don't want to talk
Sorry.
about none of
I
that.
didn't want to block
I don't
you.
want to talk about none of that.
Let's
But-
finish the. Let's finish the.
Oh,
Sorry.
we go to Iceman. Sorry.
What's going on?
Iceman.
Zay is so happy you here.
Notice
I can
all
tell.
again. Notice
Zay
all the
is so
rhetoric. We
happy
give that
you
boy
here.
a little bit of pressure and
Listen,
watch how they press. We've been letting them talk. We didn't interrupt at all.
That's fair.
They going off and a little bit of pressure. I just want to make sure y'all are seeing what we
I've
see.
never
I'm just
seen.
glad we got a
I've
loud
never
Kendrick
seen
nigga,
this man
man.
like this. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just glad we got a loud
Notice
Kendrick.
all
We got
the
too
pressure.
many loud Drake
Notice
niggas
all
here.
the pressure. Just
I've
notice
never
it,
seen
people.
this man like this. We got too many episodes.
I love
I've
this
never
shit.
seen this
That's
man
what I
like
live
this.
for, man.
I'm just glad we got a loud Kendrick nigga here. That's
He
it.
too happy. He ain't even that happy when you be here. You be gone half the time. Because Marty, when am I ever actually here? Let's be honest.
Let's read some of the chat.
Perfect attendance, bro.
Last week, Iceman cold as shit, bro.
We
Last week.
have a hey, hold on. Let me read the chat. Let me read the chat.
Hold on, bro. You can't. But I can
got a lot of
literally
chat.
say that Iceman is a good album, but I can still say it's not. It's not all that.
Shout out
It's a
to
great
y'all. Thank
album.
you guys
It's
in the
just not
chat.
all that.
No. That's fair. Zay's entitled to his opinion.
They don't like the press.
Yeah, I wanna address the
That's what I
chat.
hear.
I want to
even got
address
to
the
me
chat.
yet, so-
Freddie Felt said 2 a.m. in Rochester Hills. That's funny. We in Royal.
Shout out, Freddie.
All right, that's
Shout out.
pretty funny.
Shout out. Bat Perp said grown men, by the way. I don't know what side he's talking about because I don't know how long ago that chat was.
Probably about us talking
Chus-
about rappers, but that's what this podcast is. So
Chus2F said, once a lame, always a lame. Kendrick will make an album effortlessly and make it a classic.
Facts.
Oscar said, I clicked on a random song and heard greater as a shredded cheese.
Fire!
And
No,
never
that's a
looked
terrible
back.
line. That is trash. That's
That is a garbage line.
That's
That is a garbage line.
that is not
object
fire.
to
I
that.
don't care about that.
I got a question, bro. Who here
you can
saw?
tell.
Who here saw the Nice Man and Iceman bar coming?
We all, bro. This nigga such a Twitter nigga, bro. I swear to God, bro.
saw it?
I swear to God,
That's why he got that contract out.
Exactly. He is such a Twitter nigga. But listen though, motherfucking you can tell that motherfuckers like don't really follow battle rap. Like you can tell like. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But Drake is a follower. You could tell like his lines is like battle rap esque.
But that.
So,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and how
saying?
they're
That's what I'm
sometimes
saying.
corny, sometimes good. But
Yeah,
that's
and like
that's
every
you
battle,
gotta
appreciate it.
and
If-
like every
if-
battle
if-
rap,
as
some
long as
lines
it's
should need to be
sometimes
left
you gotta
out.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
Sure,
Big
but
Sean
you don't
is one of
sue.
my favorite
But you
artists
don't sue.
ever.
Yeah, Big Shot.
Come
Big
on.
Sean,
Let's keep it a buck.
Oh,
That's
we gotta
fair.
make like the solar system and plan it out. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that
That's
was
exactly
nasty.
what I'm
I would
talking
say
about.
something that
That's
aggressive
fair.
because I love
It
Big
is.
Sean.
That's the same
However,
I respect
I think
Big
it flow
Sean.
way better.
However, I feel you. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like there are some corny bars, but listen, when you're barring up for a whole album, you're gonna have corny lines. Like that's just that's my
Measuring their dick
opinion.
in millimeters. That wasn't crazy.
That's like you're gonna have those bars, and you gotta accept it because like some of my favorite rappers, like bro, they all have corny bars. Like not Black Thought is one of the greatest people to ever exist with a microphone, like in terms of rapping. Like you're not gonna tell me that every single bar he says is hard. 95% of them.
Fonte got some bars, but also he got some misses.
Thank you.
And
That's
where
what I'm
does Drake
saying.
get his
Jay-Z.
inspiration from? I don't know.
Jay-Z
Like-
definitely got some misses.
Like no.
A track like Mac and I fucking
When-
hate that.
when
line,
you're-
I swear to God.
When you're barring up,
But I'm greater than shredded cheese is a fucking
yes,
trash
it's a
bar.
corny
Terrible.
trash bar. Yes.
I think it's 50-50.
Both
Smack
things-
that ass.
I think it's
Smack that ass
both-
until it's cheetah
what?
print.
But if you're barring up like that, you overlook that. If you're barring up like that, you overlook that.
You tweaking. No.
All right, Bryce. Let's get your opinion on Iceman. Let's get your opinion on Iceman so that we've had
We've had 40 minutes of making it through about
4 people.
Yeah, exactly.
This has been ridiculous. But all been good.
What
All
else
been
do we
good.
expect?
All been good, man. All been good. None of this is cut. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 20 people in the chat. Shout out the entire chat family. We got Parker. We got Parker in that. He said, and none of those top 15, top 20 singles will be song of the summer. Most of them will be forgotten by most people by the 4th of July.
I'll put my money on that.
Easy.
I definitely put my money on that.
I want in
Honestly,
on that. I want in on that.
Now wait, to get against that, I will say the biggest
You agree
song.
with that?
The big song will be that too hard for the radio will continue to be played because that's gonna get picked up by the
It will
radio.
be played in the West
Yeah.
Coast.
I said that too. Niggas ain't believe it.
What?
But I think
that will
Janet
be
Shut the
playing
Fuck
the
Up
West
is gonna be
Coast.
the one, though.
Janet.
That's the one.
It's
No,
number,
no,
I don't know why.
I
everybody
thought
says
Run
that.
to Atlanta
I did
was
not
the
know
one.
that was going
It's
to be
gonna
the
be
song
Janet.
that everybody like.
No,
I know. I thought that was gonna be the one.
Janet's
I didn't
STFU
expect
is the
that.
one
Even
that
Joe
people
Budden
gravitate
is on his
towards.
podcast singing
It's
the
weird.
song word for word. Like,
I didn't.
Oh well, now we gotta love it.
I ain't gonna lie. Joe Budden is a brave motherfucker for jumping out the window like with his takes on this one. I ain't gonna lie. Especially his past history.
Nothing's gonna happen.
No, ain't nothing gonna happen. But he, like, you know, a nigga like Joe, you about to get clipped like a motherfucker on everything you just said in the past.
And he don't give a fuck
You know
because
what I'm
that's
saying?
more money in his
But
pocket.
that's more
He
money
owns
in his
it.
pocket.
He owns his shit. He's
Bryce-
smart. Shout out to Joe Budden.
Bryce, my nigga Bryce.
I've been waiting.
What you think, man?
My nigga
I
Bryce.
missed you, bro.
I'm good.
Don't try to butter him up. Don't try to butter him up.
Waiting on, bro.
I'm good.
I've been waiting on, bro.
He said, "Is that a new haircut?"
I like that shirt, bro.
28 people in the chat. Shout out.
All right, can me and
Amr on brand with his bad takes. On brand with his bad takes. Too hard for the radio. Greater than not like us.
okay.
Amr Sage is having the wrong opinion. It amazes me how wrong his opinion could be.
Everybody don't deserve free
Let's-
speech.
Okay, are we moving?
I know you're not gonna
I want to
disagree.
get through everyone's initial
Well, if we
thoughts
have
so
to be
can get
objective
into
and
actual
fair.
discussion.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Go
Bryce.
ahead, Bryce.
All right, so y'all know I
Shout
wasn't
out.
here last week, and so
You have
Or the
bigger-
week before that. Or the week before that.
I'm sorry, I got shit to do, motherfucker.
Bro.
Friday nights is not the free night for me.
Bro flew everywhere nice. Not
I've been
just
in Denver.
Somewhere nice.
I've been in 3 cities in Denver. I've been in 2 cities in Tampa or in Florida. What we doing? Don't be mad.
Listen, bro.
Because I can. Because y'all niggas didn't go nowhere.
Oh, bro. Hey, broke ass niggas.
Don't throw me in
This
that
a Kendrick fan?
conversation.
Is this a Kendrick
Who
fan?
you got right now? I mean, shit.
Listen,
I paid for gas to get here. I don't know.
you ain't go through. Hey, run the tapes back, man. Peep the episodes. I wasn't here too. I was out that motherfucker too.
Yeah, he was gone. AP was gone for sure.
Yeah, and every week you were going, I was going too. So what we talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
He said, Birch. He said, shut your broke ass up.
We're supposed to be on the same team, Bryce.
All right. So here's the deal.
Fuck Kendrick.
I'm going to do this real quick.
That was so funny.
We're going back to it. What was the original question, actually?
Iceman thoughts.
I mean, like, no, because you already did the Iceman. Like, a week
no,
later.
but we didn't get yours.
Still on you.
No,
right.
we have not circled.
Okay, so here's the deal. I will admit I did not like my first listen at all. I listened to it while I was in Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna flex on you. I was at a work event. I had to try to fit it in during the work event. It didn't hit me. I do like it more now. Now, will I say it's the best Drake album? I don't think so. You guys are talking about the best rappers since Scorpion. Scorpion didn't impress me, so I don't want to say that. Okay. But I will say this. I think that Drake reestablished himself, like everyone thought he would, as a prominent motherfucker in the game. Like, Drake is still going to be number one. Iceman going to go number one. I know it's a topic we're going to talk about later, but it's still going to be number one. Drake's still going to be relevant. Like, when Drake opens his mouth, I know he got the whole Kendrick opened his mouth, he got a Grammy. Drake opened his mouth, he's still going to go number one. He like Taylor Swift. Even if the album is not to the same standard, it's still going to go number one. I think that Iceman accomplishes what Drake wanted to do, which is he wanted to have a cohesive body of work to respond to everything that's been going on in the past 2 years. So I don't think we had to wait too long because, like I was talking to you about a couple episodes ago, I don't care if it take you 3 months or 3 years to release an album. If the music's good, the music's good. Mm-hmm. That being said, my overall thoughts are I don't think that this album is going to stand the test of time when we look back at this album 5 years in the future. I think that it's going to be still part of his discography. We still going to talk about, like we still talk about Dark Lane demos. But let's be honest, Dark Lane demos, no one's playing that shit right now.
I'm the only one that bring that up every time.
Yeah. And but let's be honest, outside of you, the general consensus is not bringing that album up ever. I think that this is going to be one of those things where like, okay, we know a couple things. Drake can still rap, Drake can still put together a song, and Drake can still sell records. Do I think it's his best work? No. Do I think it's a classic? No, I'm sorry. But I don't think that.
You still good over here?
But my whole thought process is, like I said, I went into it. I don't know. I went into it expecting little, and the first listen kind of hit that for me. And because the first part of it, because I had to listen to it sporadically because I was working, that first half didn't hit me. The second half, and then listening to it again, I did have a better appreciation for it. So my overall thought process is, it's a solid album. I don't think it's a great album. But I do think Drake did what he wanted to do, which is put himself back on the consciousness.
Good job.
You know why the only reason I do think this album will stand the test of time, only because, and even when you include G and X, they all just tied to this battle. So even like I listened to this album and a lot of people was like,
100%.
oh, G and X sounds corny now compared to the Iceman album after listening, da. But it's like, being objective, that album will always be in somebody's rotation
Because of the
It
moment.
will always be played somewhere. It will always,
And you know,
because this is not a for all the dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To where like,
But
it might get backseated.
Because here's the
I
thing.
think this is a top 5. I'm gonna say a top 5 listen to album for his fans. So I think that's why it's always.
And that's the biggest thing about it for me. This album may not be for me in a couple weeks, but for his biggest fans, this album's still gonna be that one for him. And it's
album.
Yep. I think that sorry I had to miss most of the podcast last week. I just could jump in the chat for a second, but you guys were talking about like intros. Whacked Out Murals to this day is still one of my, when I go for a run, that is still my song I start my run with.
That's his best intro. That's Kendrick's best
But
intro.
and again,
I strongly disagree with that.
well, we're talking.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, like, that's still for me. 2 years later, still the song that gets me motivated to get out and want to do shit. And for y'all, I can understand Drake's intro being like, "Oh shit, this is the tough Drake. This is the Drake that we wanted to set this album off and go hard with." So I completely get it. I'm not trying to say like, I'm playing neutral on this, but what I'm saying is this: I think that Drake has an album that will sell. I think it's going to fall off quickly, but I think he will still have a couple singles that are going to last on the Billboard charts. Do I think it's going to win Grammys and all that stuff? No, but Drake doesn't want that. Drake's fans have already kind of illusioned themselves to like, yo, we not caring about the Grammys because they already...
He was done doing that too, he said.
Yeah, so it's all about, for him, for his fans, which he still has hundreds of millions of fans, he did what he needed to do. And I think 2 weeks later, that's how I feel. I think that he made the album he needed to make for his fan base, knowing that there's going to be a portion of the public that's not going to like him, no matter if he dropped nothing but hits, because he's Drake. And there's going to be a portion of Drake fans that no matter what Kendrick dropped are not going to like Kendrick. He dropped what he needed to drop to move the zeitgeist in his favor.
I think that's why. I think that's why.
Oh God, they didn't teach us that.
I think to that last point, I think that's why you got 3 albums and not 1. I think that's why you got 3 albums and not 1. It's because he wanted to feed everything and also get out of his contract.
Got outside of the contract stuff. Now, guess what? He got Iceman as his official. The one he's been teasing is his official album response. The Maid of Honor, the Habiti, all that stuff is now like, yo,
bonus.
Yo,
Trash.
my girl. No, well, hold on. My girl.
We're not gonna go album for album. with
We're not
this
going
group,
album for
but-
what I'm saying is though,
Because
yo, you got some hood rats in the cut who are not gonna care about rapping, but guess what? They got that sex. They got 2 Sexy Red albums or 2 Sexy Red songs with Drake, right?
On 2 different albums too, yo.
You got the R&B motherfuckers who are like, I miss the old Drake. I want the R&B like, all that Drake. They got some stuff. They may not love all of it, but they got something. They can pick 1 or 2 songs off them albums that gonna be for them. I'm like, I joke about it. But shit, Cheetah Print gonna be in the clubs this summer.
That's a banger.
Cheetah Print gonna be in the club this summer. And I'd like it, love it or hate it. Listen, Drake's lyrics on this album, I will, and this is where you guys are gonna disagree with me. I think Drake's lyrics were kind of overall. I think he had some hard bars, but I think we get some of them corny bars that follow it up, and I'm just like, dude, how you gonna be like?
Why are you pointing at me when you said corny?
Because we talked about the corny bar earlier.
I took the headband off. It's okay.
He did cover the headband.
Yeah, but you put on a fucking trucker hat.
He did take one headband.
You turned off the headband for this trucker hat. Hey. It's not like you getting better, man.
I wore this. Hey, look. Hey, grow the front back, dog. That's all. Anyway, go ahead.
I think you have.
What is it, the braids?
I think
No, it's the hairline.
You had a good check,
Grow back in middle school. That's
but
okay.
but what I was gonna say to finish this up is that am I 100% like, ooh, Drake just came with the bar? No. But what Drake did was he made a cohesive album. He made cohesive songs. Some of it's slow, some of it's better. Yeah. But he made himself an album that's going to be back in his corner and get the people who love Drake, no matter what, to back him, and some of the independents to be like, yo, I can find a song or two that I'm going to stick to. And I think Drake did what he needed to do on this album.
You can find it through, I think, like I said before too, like what you said, perfectly the same way. By end of the year, he got 3 albums out, right? Mm-hmm. Someone's going to find a hit on one of the albums.
Exactly.
Drake is going to be relevant the whole year. Because
which one is it, though?
No, let me finish. I'm not trying to be like funny, nothing like that. It's just like he has 3 albums, dance music, R&B, and rapping Drake. As a fan, you're going to find one song that you like. You might find 2, but him doing that gives his fans something to pick from.
Yeah, listen, I don't love the lyrics of Harder Than Too Hard for the Radio because I think that he's lying about the fact the mustard slaps, but at the same time, does the song itself slap? Yes. And will it be played in car radios this summer?
That was 5D chess.
With that, I think he was just saying, since Rhapsody or whatever, just a rhyme. And shit,
rap, yeah, but he also he was talking about him and YG, like, who do you love? And I'm like, yo,
breaking news, rappers cap.
Yeah, rappers cap. And also,
like of course, when you're dissing, like Cole had in his forgettable diss, he had like, oh yeah, Kendrick, you haven't had a good album since since what was it, like To Pimp Butterfly or like
he called it tragic
or whatever, and he immediately walked it back. Rappers cap. So like,
well, just like again,
Mustard has had hits since YG.
Oh, has hits since YG, and also when he's
but
like,
that doesn't
all
completely
this new
invalidate the record.
Yeah, he's like, all this new shit, take it back. I'm like, yo, you understand that Not Like Us has been the longest running diss track on the Billboard.
Damn, Not Like Us though. Come on,
I don't want to say nothing about that. Yeah,
but listen, he's saying,
well,
even Drake acknowledged that was a hit. Even Drake acknowledged that was a hit.
But here's the thing,
talking about prior to that.
But what he's saying though is just if you haven't had a hit since YG and I rap. Well, we all know Not Like Us came out. It was the longest running diss track because I just did this on trivia. Shout out Incredible Gun Trivia. I did this on trivia. It's the longest running diss track at the #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 ever. Outside the second one, Carly Simon's "You're So Vain."
All right, but I'm saying though, why do you think in that bar that like he wasn't like in
because he was trying to relate. He's like, yo, the last time you had a hit was with me.
He was just saying it like, come on.
That was what he was trying to do.
That was a sentiment.
You reach.
But no, that was what he was trying to do. But you reach when you diss. Like,
I got a real
that's fair.
question.
I don't give a fuck.
I got a real question for that whole side of the room. And I know we still got more people to go, but I just want to ask this one question.
I was gonna say,
sorry, AP. All y'all have alluded to this the same way. Y'all say that y'all don't like the songs. He got bars, but after a while, it's like the bars. Like, at what point do you listen to a song and you say, okay, this 2 minutes was fire, but I don't like this line. This next 45 seconds was fire, but this line don't like it. Then the rest of the song is fire. How many bad lines in a song?
It depends.
If he giving you, give or take 80 bars in a song, and you don't like 4, or you don't like 5.
I mean,
how can you come back and then at the end of the song and say, you know what, this was a mid song because a couple of the lines.
Because
it depends how bad the lines are.
It really does. Because if someone, again, if I got someone rapping and all of a sudden he talking about, and I don't want to do the pedophile shit, so I'm trying to figure out something else. But if he drops some bars that are just like, yo, no, it's gonna ruin the song for me.
He said on the song they measure their dicks in millimeters. That wasn't crazy to you?
I feel you.
That's
on that.
wild.
I liked that bar. That was some tough talking bar.
That was a real bar. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all.
Yeah, like other
y'all
than
giving yourself big numbers, but the big number ain't shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, that's what that means. But I'm saying.
To answer your question,
I thought that
yes,
bar was
I
fire.
do think
Hated that
that
bar.
there have been songs, and I'm sorry I don't have them ready for because I didn't prepare for that. But I know there are definitely songs where I listen to it, I'm vibing with the song, and I hear something, I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear this song no more.
I'm hot and cold.
And it's not, and his bars are not that bad.
Elementary, bro.
Well, I mean, okay, that was not a good.
But the
song.
bad ones are elementary.
But
The bad ones are
what I'm trying to say
elementary
is
as
this:
hell.
yes, there have been songs I've listened to where I'm like, yo, I either need to cut this song, part of the song out, or I can't listen to the song anymore because I hear it. And I'm like, yo, no.
And my thing is this too. Okay, so you talking about like the standards of his songs too. And y'all keep saying the same thing. There's gonna be a song or two that you find out in there. First of all, when do we have Drake albums and songs that you have to wait for them to bubble and become hits? If you're the biggest artist in the world,
The last
we
5-6
already know?
years.
For him, that's not a good thing. You
No,
gotta
that's-
sit and
no,
wait
that's-
and
I think for it to bubble up.
That's my-
every album.
Like, Take Care when Take Care came out.
But Take
No.
Care had immediate
Bro,
hits.
Take Care
had
Take Care,
immediate
niggas
hits.
was
Don't
on
do
Take-
that.
niggas was
That's
on-
not true.
Bro, niggas was
That's
on
not
Take Care
true.
off the rip.
Gregory
No,
Rihanna
no,
wasn't a
no,
hit
real talk,
immediately,
though, real
bro.
talk, though.
He had immediate records on that album.
Bro, but that's the thing though. He don't have a Rihanna on this project.
He don't need one. The point is, why are we sitting here
He
waiting
can't
for the
get
biggest
Rihanna.
artist in the world to have a record that you got to wait and fish for? If it's him, if he's as big as y'all, if this is Michael Jackson, Jackson
I
Glove,
think niggas
why
like,
are
hold
you
up.
waiting for
I
a
think
song
niggas
to
like
come
you
in?
had to wait.
Hold on, hold on.
You already got how you feel.
Hold on.
Me off rip. I had my songs. I knew that. Bang, nigga. As soon as I heard it, I knew
You
I
Bang
had
is
it. That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. No,
But you didn't.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
did.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
AP,
Early
ready?
Drake.
Yeah,
I wasn't a
got to
huge
be.
fan of Crew Love. Listen to me. I wasn't a huge fan of Crew Love, but the world loved that fucking song. It didn't matter that I was a hater. I saw the whole world love that fucking song. It didn't matter what the haters say. That's a record like what Not Like Us has. Some undeniable shit. Does Drake have a record right now on this album that is undeniable for the world
almost
to
see-
rock
Do
for
you
the rest
see
of
what
the
Janet
year?
Shut the Fuck Up is doing right now?
Song.
Do you see what Janet Shut the Fuck Up is doing right now?
I'm waiting for a name.
I'm asking you.
I'm actually.
Janice.
Hold on.
Do you Whisper My Name? Too Hard for the Radio. Like,
Too Hard for the Radio is actually probably going to be the number one
Those are
song in the
cool
country.
records. Y'all think those songs are gonna be popping for 3, 4, 5 years down the road?
Yes, nigga.
Hell no.
That's why we're
Hell
gonna talk
no.
about it after this
Hell
fucking
no.
podcast.
No chance.
You just said rap music the last 2 years.
All right.
Rap music didn't do shit for 2 years.
Now that is
That's
one.
not
Hey,
true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
No, do not ever say that in this fucking room.
That's not true.
That
What?
rap music didn't do shit for 2 years.
That's
That's
not true. That's not true.
No.
He's talking about. I know he's talking about Billboard.
And then no,
Let me tell you something.
We're not talking about Kendrick because outside of Kendrick, rappers wasn't doing nothing. Like rappers was not charting nothing.
Wait, hold up.
So the Rap Cave,
hold up.
podcast. So the Rap Cave podcast for 2 years did absolutely nothing. No, fuck off.
Stop.
JID had an album.
Stop.
Everybody
Everybody.
got a hot record. Stop. What are we
Bro, you
doing?
Yeah.
listen, but if
No,
I ask you,
that's garbage.
Bro, if I
No.
ask you
Guys,
name-
guys, can I say something?
If I ask you name 3 albums for the last 2 years that stuck, can you give it to me though?
Can Unc say something real quick?
I mean,
Stuck is personal. I don't give a fuck about the charts.
Stop.
Y'all gotta
the
stop
charts.
giving a fuck about
not
the charts.
about
I'm
You
not
gotta
even talking
like
about the charts. I said stuck. It ain't even gotta be an album on the charts. I'm talking about
Best
stuck.
album.
Okay, this
Okay,
nigga J. Cole dropped the
JID's
ball off,
album.
and we ain't talking about it no more.
It's stuck for me.
After
I
the
listen
first
to it.
week,
That's
they
what I
said
think
that's
Iceman is gonna do. That's what
one
Iceman
of
is
the
gonna
big three.
do.
So you telling me the rest of these rappers was doing something? And
All right,
they think,
I'll
and-
give
and
you
the
outside
fall off- and the
that.
fall off- And the fall off, one of the biggest albums that have been anticipated for how long?
I agree with you on
Okay,
that.
so the
I
past
don't think
2 years,
Drake is that
the
far
past
off
2
that
years,
though. It's
rap
the
ain't
point.
been on shit.
All right,
We're
all
not
right.
doing that.
No, rap has
We're not doing that.
been on great
Not
shit.
true.
Why have we been
not
here?
true.
We cover rap music, but
We
still, rap-
have gotten
we've
great
covered
projects
so
from
many albums.
Chance.
We've
We've
covered
gotten great projects from Chance. The clips, bro. We've
Forgettable.
gotten several.
Forgettable.
JID.
Listen,
Like
Absolutely.
All right. So let's
Okay,
come
no,
back
no,
in
no,
a year and a
no,
half
no,
when
like
Drake
this
drops
album-
because that's
I
all
like
that
that.
fucking
That's
matters.
It is. Don't give me Drake to
one of the
save
albums
hip
that
hop.
kind of stick. I'm not gonna lie. The
guys,
Clips
now,
album.
Hold on, real quick.
No, that's fuck. No,
That's
fuck
not
that.
true.
You can't.
It's more than just that.
degrade
Chris.
hip hop.
Chris,
Hold on.
we sit here
Brady.
every Friday and go through albums that we don't talk about within the next 2 days after you
Because you guys don't want to talk about them. I listen to fucking 200 albums this year, and I can co-sign every single one of them.
He's right. He's
We
right.
see how
It's
the
not
albums
just
move.
Drake that
We
can
not
be on
talking
hip hop.
about you. We talking about in general. We not talking about you. We talking about in general. We not talking about you.
No, that's not about objective. That's not objective. That's
Guys.
narrow-headed. That's narrow-headed. That's looking at the charts.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Casino.
That's looking at the charts and that's saying, oh, that should be my opinion.
Okay, the Chance album really stick though?
Yes,
He's
100%.
lying, bro. Now he lying, bro. And Eric, you can see the Eric face. He know he's
I'm
lying.
not saying that at all.
Everybody, calm the fuck down for a second.
let's reel this
First
down.
No, stop. First off, y'all renting out the
was
goddamn voices on this, so calm down. Let's take a breathe. All right? I understand what you're saying, and I understand what you guys are talking about.
I ain't even got I haven't got to give my take on that.
I know. I'll give you your taste on it.
That's my fault.
I just wanted to just real quick. I understand where you guys are both coming from. From the collective pop world, not I don't say pop in terms of just pop music, but popular opinion. Hip hop has been on a down path. It has not had as many #1 hits on the Billboard like you talk about,
And that is factual. But if you want to be sheep, you could be fucking sheep.
But what? No. So what?
That's sheep.
That's not. So here's what they're trying to say. Hold on.
Go ahead.
What they're trying to say is that on those popular metrics, hip hop has not been #1. Drake is about to bring hip hop back to a point where it's going to be on the top of the charts for the next couple of weeks. What Chris is
Nobody's
saying,
denying that.
what Chris is saying is, yes, we all know that hip hop is still hip hop. We don't give a fuck about numbers. We don't give a fuck about all those things. But at the same time, there's only one way to rank that stuff in the popular zeitgeist. And that's what they're talking about. So there's a difference of zeitgeist, and there's a difference of what the culture's feeling.
If numbers matter to you as fucking art, then that's on you.
Listen, no, but based on what? Okay, so look, this is what I'm asking you. Based on what?
No, you're not gonna. I'm gonna dig my feet in.
How is hip hop not? I'll say been on a downfall based on what you think. Like what? How do you sustain these claims?
How do I sustain these claims?
Yes.
Off of my, and albeit it's fair game. It's personal opinion. But I think that
I think that objective no more. I'm just being objective.
No.
That's all I'm saying. I was trying to be objective.
You're looking at numbers, and to me,
I'm not even looking at numbers. I just asked you a question. I said, which album sticks, and you just sat here and lied to me like Chance the Rapper album actually stuck around
I'm
the
still
world.
listening to it since it dropped.
I'm not talking about you. That's the problem. We're not talking about you. We talking about when you go on your timeline, you scroll, you see this, that, and the third. When you go out and you talk to people and they playing music and they play this album, that album, this album, Chance is not one of those. So you sitting here, you lying to me,
every single time I've been out for the last year and some change.
Right now.
Every single time I've been out for the last year and some change, I have heard rap records.
I'll give you one, and I'll be generous and give you guys sort them out.
Hold on, all he's saying is, I'm
not sticking.
Can we just dead this
Casino,
shit real quick?
Baby King.
No,
Not
this is.
sticking.
I hate this. I hate this. This is the fucking
I'm not rocking
stupidest
with
shit
that.
ever.
I'm not rocking with that.
Real
It's not
shit, real
sticking,
shit,
bro.
though. All they saying is, and what's
GNX sticking more than
hold
all those
on,
albums.
hold on.
I
What
agree.
Bryce is trying to say is that over the last 2 years,
Yes.
it has not been.
No, I agree
Can I
commercially.
finish?
Go ahead. Sorry.
It ain't been no prominent albums. That's all we trying to say, right?
There's a lot of emotions in the
No
It's a
critically
lot of
acclaimed albums.
great. It's a lot of been some good shit. But over time, people are not playing those how they play a Drake or a Kendrick. So him saying that it's not been no rap, it's not a knock to the podcast to rap none of that shit. All he's saying is when Drake drops, you can tell the. Let me finish.
You're right. Go ahead.
The stigma in music changes a little bit. Chance the Rapper had a great album. I love that shit. I'm not hearing it right now. I'm just not. Clips had a great album. I'm not hearing it as much as I used to, but it was still great. When Drake drops, the stigma changes. Not a knock saying rap's been ass. It's just like when Drake drops for Kendrick or Jay-Z, whoever the fuck it is, the top 5 or whatever, the stigma changes. So when Drake drops, now rap is back in order. When they were dropping, it was like, okay, we got this for this month, this for that month. That's not how rap is.
And can I follow up on one thing with that?
Good music.
Can I follow up on one thing with that? How many of our parents, our grandparents know when albums drop? They know when Kendrick drops. They know when Drake drops. My mom, who loves hip hop, doesn't even know Ludacris had a single this week.
My mom loves it too, but she's not gonna know. Oh, Clips drop. She may see it on Facebook, but like if Chance drop, oh yeah, Chance the Rapper drop. Like, the average person is not gonna know when Drake drops Kendrick or anybody famous, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, what the fuck it is. The whole world's gonna know when they drop whether it's good or bad. That's what we trying to say.
I agree, and I will admit I'm overly defensive because I love this. I live and breathe this shit.
We all do. That's why we all do.
That's why we're here.
So let's just be careful. Let's just be careful about our words because I don't ever want to downgrade what we're doing here.
We're not downgrading.
No, you're not intentionally.
It's not even being intentional or not. It's about being real.
Packaged.
It's about being real and objective. That's one thing you preach constantly is being objective. And one thing
And
about
I'm
being
being that.
objective, your opinion has to be based in fact. So you saying that
I'm not denying that.
Okay, so you saying what you said, I feel like that just was more subjective than anything. You know what I'm saying? You saying how you felt. Like, we all love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that rap is on the decline right now, but I feel it, nigga. I've been listening to rap since I came out the motherfucking womb. I feel it. Like, I can feel hip hop not in the same state as it was 2016, 2018, 2008 with Lil Wayne, 2003, and I was only motherfucking 5 with motherfucking Jay-Z and shit. Like, I felt it. So
Is that
hey, but I live with my uncle though, so hey, listen, it was Jay-Z household.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, let's get
is it more of like a quality thing though, with like the quality of rappers, or is it
Yes.
or
Well,
is it, or
I
what would it
think
be?
after the beef, it was like a narrative that people wanted something new. We didn't want but people didn't want the same old. They didn't want the party music. It was kind of turning over into a backpack, you know what I'm saying, type era.
Sure.
But that's gone. You know what I'm saying? We got Iceman now. It's a motherfucking party.
Back
to regular schedule
Back to fast
programming.
food. That's right.
All right,
Back to regular schedule.
where are we
programming.
at? The producers haven't gotten a chance to give their shine. I do want to give them their chance. I think everything has been great so far. I think everything has been great so far, but I do want to make sure that they get their opinions on Iceman as they've sat with it, and then I think we'll come back to something that we should all agree on. Go ahead.
Well, I'll keep my shit short and sweet.
You don't have to. I'll be here for hours.
What I do want to say, is that one, Drake was, in my opinion, damned if he did, damned if he didn't. One way or another, people's gonna like it, people's gonna hate it. There's no winning really at the end of the day in this predicament. It depends on how he looks at winning, right? It depends on how he sees his wins as opposed to what the culture sees as wins, what fans see as wins, right? Mm-hmm. He dropped this album. In my opinion, it's very fucking good. It's good front to back. I really enjoy it. Like I said, Don't Worry is the only track. I'll still listen to it. This is the first album in a long time that I don't have any skips on. And this is not regarding the other two. This is not regarding Maid of Honor or what's the other one? Habiti.
Right.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
So I'm not.
That's what we disagree.
Regarding Iceman specifically, cool. I'm satisfied with Drake. Now I was expecting those bars. I was expecting cheese grater like Parmesan or whatever the fuck you said, or she said she was Persian and started speaking Farsi. But I expect that.
Persian girls eating that up on socials.
Now what I will say is there's levels to this at the same time of look, okay, people are talking shit. Example being, people have talked shit about Shebang, right? Shebang being, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is, hey, now that's my bitch. Hey, Dan Dry Snitch. Like that. Yeah, boom, ba, 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 bam. What the fuck is the difference of that and Shebang?
There's only one of those.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
No, there's.
That's why people make that line all the time. Drake has 15 of those, and that's the only one of Kendrick on GNX that people can mention.
Did you?
No, but
I'll listen.
But
Tell me.
Did you listen to Cardi album?
No, I hate Cardi.
Be quiet.
I'm saying no, but
Never catch me listening to Cardi.
I'm saying
That's fine.
using that as an argument against GNX does not make sense because Kendrick said more bullshit, technically, by technicality, by literal, actual statistics than he fucking said, than Drake said on whatever. Shebang, first of all, Shebang's my favorite song. That's the most fun song on the album to me.
That's what it's for.
But that's what I'm saying is, hey, that's my bitch, da-da-da, whatever. How can you not say that's the same thing? How can you not say that's the same? That's not the same thing.
And when you also have a record like Reincarnated and Man at the Garden, it kind of balances that kind of stuff out, which Drake does not have. Which Drake could never do.
I could say that. I could say Make Them Pay. I could say Make Them Cry. I could say Make Them Know. I could say there's a lot of songs on this album that bar up, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but like Drake, the narrative that Drake is not a good rapper is ridiculous to me.
Nobody said that in here.
That's I'm just saying that seems like
Twitter,
where we're going on one side of the room to the other. It's
None
like,
of us said that. We didn't call Drake. I'm giving him credit for his rapping.
I didn't say that. Bro, come on. You know,
Did I say he a bad rapper at any point in this show?
Let's
be fair. Nobody said he's a bad rapper. We said he didn't live up to the hype. He said the cadence years. That's my criticism.
Kind of lackluster and shit like that.
That's it. I'm giving him his credit. I said his pen was going crazy this album.
Then I digress on that point. Objection to sustain your honor.
I just want to be consistent. That's all.
But okay, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, look, this is, I think, for what Drake does and where the level that I expect him to be at, I think that this matches the level that I wanted him to be at. I'm satisfied with the entire album. You know, I haven't heard, like you said, since Scorpion, which you said you weren't a fan of Scorpion. I really did enjoy this album. I think more than Scorpion. I think I enjoyed this album. This may be More Life is a sentimental one for me, but other than More Life, I've enjoyed this as far as Drake's overall discography. The last album that I liked as much as this is Views, and that's saying something. That's 10 years.
I agree.
Ago. And that's now that's me. I also had a couple other notes just to throw in there. I said, I know what to expect from Drake. I enjoyed what he did because this is exactly what I wanted, and also I think it was worth the wait. Honestly, I do. I don't think that this is a disappointing album by any means. This is me, though, and this is my own personal opinion. I don't think this is disappointing. I was not disappointed with this. I've been playing. This is the first album. I mean, I did it with the fall off to a degree, but that I'm really returning a lot. And that I will say, if we're talking about where hip hop's at, okay, you can kind of give it that stigma, right? But also to say that hip hop has not been shit. If Drake's not here, that's not I don't think that's.
Nobody said that.
That's the point you were making.
No, I said, for one, I said Drake and Kendrick. Outside Drake and Kendrick, people have not cared about any other music.
We have on the Rap Game podcast.
I'm glad. I love us. I love that we do that. I do love that we do that. You know what I'm saying?
Veeze has dropped multiple albums. Are they bad?
Today?
Can he not
Veeze
rap
dropped today?
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know about multiple albums. This is the second one.
I think a lot of people
since 2024. I think he dropped
2022.
A lot of people walk into this Drake album with preconceived notions. And
that's what
I think I think it's fair. I think he's been a person who's been around for a long time. I do think personally, I was satisfied with this album. I liked what he did. I literally again, the only song that it's not even a skip. This is actually the first album that I could listen to with no skips in a long time. The only halfway skip is Don't Worry, in my opinion, to me. Because I think it's just kind of empty. It's just, there's not a lot going on in that song. But that's just me. But at the end of the day, I have not had an album like that in a long, long, long time. So who am I to say that, this is bad or that one person is bad? Look, who do I think is a better rapper in general? I'll tell you right now, it's Kendrick. But do I love this Drake album? Abso-fucking-lutely. I think this is exactly what he needed to do at this time, at this place. This fulfills all the fucking boxes that he was trying to check.
I wholeheartedly agree with that last point there. 1,000%. I think that he did exactly what I've been saying on this platform for 2 years for him to do, is to just come aggressive. And Birdie even said it more specific than I did. He had that clip. Well, that was like a third or fourth week on the pod. That was my first pod. Was that your first pod?
That was my first pod ever.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I don't know.
The first pod when I was like, Drake need to drop a EP disc to all the rappers.
Because
that motherfucker dropped the LP, not an EP.
It might have just been you, me, and Platte.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me, you, and Platte. I think Amir was there too. Possibly.
Shout out Money Murr, man. He's in the chat, still giving bad opinions.
Read them.
I think we can all agree on this one thing, and then we'll move on to take that will piss off the entire room. But it's my personal opinion. I think we can all come together, and I think so. I don't know where everybody else on the side was. We good?
Brian.
Oh, sorry, Bryce. Sorry,
nope. Brian.
Wrong black B word.
Wrong black B word. I mean, real quick, my take on this album, just real quick.
No, you don't have to be. Sorry.
I mean, it's real quick for me. This album did exactly what I knew it was gonna do, which everybody knew it was gonna do. Look at the room. We got fans on this side, fans on this side. We're gonna be talking about this for a long time because this debate not gonna die. That's really where we at. Yeah. This conversation just got carried on. We gonna be waiting for the next round of albums to see what comes. So it did exactly what it was meant to do, to keep everybody talking.
Where is this in your like Drake hierarchy of like albums? Like if you had to you don't have to marry this opinion, just like where you think.
Because of the hype around this album, man, it's damn near at the top just because of that. Because I can't look anywhere right now where I'm not seeing this, like where nobody's talking about this, and even the people in the chat are going crazy right now.
I know.
This is amazing. Like
hot topic.
It's a moment.
Yeah,
it's a moment, man.
They gave us all something to talk about. Drake knew what he was doing, and that might be the best marketing he ever pulled, because you're gonna be talking about him whether you love him or hate him for probably the next 6 months.
How'd you think about the rapping on the album? Where you at with that?
I like his rapping on the album. I like several tracks he's dropped on this album too. I can't say that this is my favorite Drake album because I like the R&B.
On a scale of 1 to like the cool Lupe Fiasco, where's the rapping at? Where's the rapping
That's
at?
a tough margin.
Yeah.
That's a tough one for me. But for Drake, I'm gonna go ahead and say that from what I listened to on this album from Drake, man, I'll give Drake a 9 out of 10 for his rapping on this album.
I like that. I respect that. Let's come together. Some that I think that I know you and I disagreed on. I don't know where the other side was. At.
For the record, he did text while I've been out. He's been texting me about everything that's been going on.
I will say. I think we can all collectively come together, and I know that you disagreed. Again, I don't know where the rest of the room was on this. I just knew that you were my enemy. I don't know who else was my enemy on this, but I came to say I told you so. That this Drake album has been absolutely 110% suppressed. 110%. And I have
110%.
all the metrics.
God, poor Drake. Now he's getting suppressed. Oh my God.
And let's just state the facts, and let's just be objective.
Let's do that.
Let's do that objective journalism. I think that when you look at the fact that Iceman was originally supposed to do off of initial projections $600K alone, the other albums I'm gonna leave to the side because the other albums were always projected around 110 to 130. They were always projected that, which actually surprised me. But Iceman comes in at 460. At 460, that's the final number via charts data. Shout to charts data, and that is the final number. And I also find it interesting that Drake, in one day, was reportedly set the record for the most streamed rap song ever, which was the intro. And then Spotify, a day later, came out and said, my bad, I counted the clean version too. This actually isn't. Not Like Us is still the most streamed rap record in a day. And then you have all of the millions and millions upon streams that Drake has had, and there has been a drop off, but it's not untypical. And when you do the math of the streams that Drake has accumulated versus the first week sales number, that math don't add up. The fact that Drake has 11. Now I get it. He had no physicals. The fact that Drake had only 11K in pure sales. I know that Drake's a streaming guy. That's fishy to me. I also look at the biggest channel that ever covers Drake. Randomly gets 2 strikes and is out of performance for 84 days. The week of Iceman. I just feel like between the numbers projecting, and I'm going off of our opinions because we have a very diverse group. This is why this group is special. This is why this group is here. Is because we have a diverse group. And yet when you look at all of us as a consensus, I think it doesn't mathematically make sense that an album dropped 125K minimum in projected sales in 5 days. I think that is very suspect. And you had said that there was not going to be a suppression because UMG, they make their money when it comes album time. We are in album time. And I feel like the numbers, I feel like the projections and the fall off, and we've seen it before. Let's be fair. Mr. Morale had a big fall off between projections and final numbers. It did. So that's not unheard of. However, this much for Drake versus what I see when I'm outside the public reception of the album, I find it odd. I find it odd that not only does Drake's numbers come in drastically lower as he fulfills his UMG obligation contractually, and the biggest Drake supporting channel gets shut down. For not only just shut down, it gets shut down for 90 days. Go fucking hide somewhere.
It's back up though.
Shout out to What's the Dirt.
Oh, please. Jeez, please back it up. Come on.
Oh, I ain't gonna back it up. He said more.
I'm just.
What I gotta say.
You said it's backed up.
You agree with what he said?
No, I said I could show you in my text proof.
You agree with what he said?
Yes, please do.
Not coming live. That's not
You agree with what he
It's
said?
not coming live. It's not coming live.
You agree with him?
I mean, why wouldn't I agree with him? Why would UMG push an album that Drake is on there literally hoeing them about being free of? I mean, I would.
Because artists don't make money off the albums; they make money off the tours.
So do UMG
the
need
labels
that money?
labels make
really
money
need that
off
money?
the.
You don't think, bro? Drake is literally probably got the most album sales out of the last 10 UMG artists that probably dropped the album, just off them not even making a push on it. So what makes you think that they already not making enough money on just what's going on off right now?
I don't.
Without them having even to do nothing, Drake promoting his own album gave him 475K. So what do they need to do? They just made money off the album, just off Drake promoting it. Probably didn't have to spend a dime on promoting the album. Free 99. That sounds like big bucks to me.
What you said though doesn't work with Drake. He doesn't need a backing to drop. No, let me finish though. A label though, like any other artist that does that.
Look at
But
Kanye West.
Drake can drop without the backing and still do numbers, right? That's not every artist for real. A lot of artists need backing, merch, whatever the case is, right? Drake doing that, I feel like, was something new. Kind of like how, I'm not comparing it to Michael Jackson when it took independent too back in the day. Remember that?
Actually, you should be going back to Prince, who was the
You see what I'm
original.
saying? And
But that's still.
you get what I'm saying though? So like him going independent, he was never getting that push no way. So I feel like he didn't need push or not, it was still gonna be number one. I don't really think he needs that. It would have been great to have. I said 600K, so I was a little lower than what I said, but
And I think another thing the album.
Smash the like button, chat. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Share,
baby.
for sure.
Look at the number.
I think the fact that the album. I forgot what the fuck I was.
But all right,
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
All right, but
It's all good.
but so you still don't think that that's suppressed? You think that that's just public opinion, listening to the album, falling off?
Can I go, please?
Oh yeah, that's what
Can
I
I?
was
Can
gonna
I
say.
please
That's
go?
what I was gonna say.
So suppression means UMG, other outlets are trying to hold Drake back from profiting off of his album and his project.
Yes.
Meaning they were not promoting it and marketing it correctly. Okay, interesting. So I have a post here from UMG
Is the
on May
Republic?
15th,
Is the
right here,
Republic?
with literally 13,000 likes, 185 comments, 859 comments, and 1,200 shares from UMG's profile. Interesting. Spotify the same day. On May 15th, Iceman became Spotify's most streamed album of 2026. In a day, Drake became the most streamed artist in a single day in 2026, 2025. Interesting.
UMG.
I already said UMG. We already got them out.
Okay, but
Here's
that's
another
not UMG,
post
so we're
from
talking about
Spotify,
Spotify.
who works with these outlets to get his album out. Just for
Spotify
the record,
bigger than
here
UMG,
comes
honestly.
Spotify again. This new Music Friday is looking icy. At Champagne Poppy, Iceman has arrived, along with new heat from Shakira and a bunch of other people that are not mentioned in the artist image, which is Drake. Let's keep going, shall we?
Shout out
Spotify and Rap Caviar, Iceman, Habiti, Maid of Honor, out now on Spotify. These outlets work with UMG to promote his music. We're not done, folks. Let's keep going. Iceman cometh. This is May 14th, prior to the album coming out, promoting ahead of time and the day of the release. We're not done. Apple Music. Here we go. A historic day for Champagne Poppy. Keep listening to Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibi on Apple Music. This is the day of the album release. Oh my God. Now we were just talking about sports crossing over with music, weren't we? How about this Bleacher Report promotion? Talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves pumping Iceman prior to the game. We also saw them referencing other athletes and people watching and listening to this album. This is the biggest crock I've ever seen.
Can I say something?
No, UMG is not trying to not make money off of their biggest cash cow. They want to make money. Their money comes before their feelings. No, he is not being suppressed, and the proof is right here.
You read one tweet.
Can I say something?
Let's stop being silly.
Can I say something?
No.
Can I say something?
Please do.
May 14th, May 15th, May 14th, May 15th, May 14th, May 15th. You keep saying that, right? That's when the biggest album is about to drop, right? If I'm a fucking platform, I don't need UMG to tell me to post this when I know I want clicks from the biggest fucking artist in the fucking world. And he's not even talking about labels. He's talking about Bleacher Report. He's talking about motherfucking...
I said UMG. My first post was UMG. It is right here.
That's the only post.
How is that a push? If I show you the past fucking 5 rollouts from the past 5 biggest artists.
What's that say right there at the top?
If I show you
That says
a rollout,
UMG,
if
right?
I show you a rollout from the past 5 biggest artists, the last 5 times they did a rollout. Every single rollout is either 2 weeks to a week prior to them dropping. That is not a rollout, and that's not helping. That's not even helping them either. On top of the fact,
And one
everybody
tweet
knows,
don't move it.
Huh?
One tweet
Bro,
don't move
good
it.
thing I didn't just say one tweet.
UMG making a post. How many followers does UMG got on all their platforms? I'd love for you to just look at it.
I mean, I think 13,000 responses is
No.
pretty good, but let's
I
take a
want to
look
know.
and see.
I want to know how many.
Yeah, we can take a look and
followers
see.
they
That
got.
one tweet can go.
That's
That one tweet
60,000.
can go
Let's see the
viral,
other
but
one.
that's
Here we
not.
go.
That's not enough
They have
marketing
a
for
million
$1 billion
followers.
artist.
They have 1 fucking million followers, and you think that shit was helping the album?
Yes.
Yes. Drake been announcing this album for the last 2 years. You think that was what was helping the album?
But you're talking about
that's helping the album,
suppression,
but it's
though.
not
It
enough.
don't matter if you think it's helping
the
or
album,
not.
but
You're saying it's suppression. Suppression means we're not even trying to promote it or
They're
market it.
not.
If
They
there's
made one
promotion
fucking
and-
post the day before and day of. You
I
told
don't
me the
care
day.
if you think it's a lot.
They want
It is
clicks.
promotion. It doesn't
They
matter.
want clicks,
It is
nigga.
promotion. It
Bro.
is whether you think it's a lot or not. It does not matter. The fact of the matter
this
is
is the thing.
he reached out to Spotify. They
this is
reached
the
out
thing.
to these
This
other
is the thing.
labels. They reached out and market to everybody.
This is the thing though. Okay, so boom, they posted it the day of, and the day, and some people posted it the day before. How often do we see labels still making sure these songs get on radio as soon as the albums drop? How many?
Cheetah Print was just on the radio earlier today.
Huh?
Keep going.
What?
Cheetah Print was just on the radio earlier today, but keep going.
Okay, I guess I don't listen to the radio. I thought one.
That's cool. I'm checking the
That's
boxes.
fine. That's fine.
For the radio, on radio earlier, so
That's fine.
But it's still promotion. Keep going.
But the thing is, we done seen promos and rollouts before. Like you can tell when a label is trying to help their artists get more sales or make people notice the album more. Bro, a post the day of and the day before.
You know what this sounds like?
I didn't even see the UMG post because so many other people was posting about it.
You know what this sounds like to me?
UMG not
you know what this
gonna
sounds
post
like to me? Shout out to all my basketball watchers. This sounds like when LeBron loses the finals and people go, LeBron doesn't have enough help. What do you want them to do? You want them to post every hour to get this man stuff up?
That's
Spotify is putting it up.
That's their
Apple
biggest
Music
artist.
is putting it up. I just showed you a post from Universal Music Group.
Yes,
they
I think
literally
they should make as
this
many.
man's music.
I think they should make as many posts as possible for the biggest artist generating the most money on the fucking label. Yes, I do think they should make more posts actually than one post the day of or the day before. That's why
That's not. The
I agree with
point.
everything you said, but Taylor Swift is also on that label. So
You think they're being suppressed? Suppressed means there's no post, no marketing, no assistance.
But I
That's
agree.
just not true.
Bro, they're literally,
That's
they're literally striking channels and fucking.
Yo,
You can't even have an Iceman visual in one of your videos or your fucking channel getting taken
That
out.
does
shit
not
like
mean
that.
he's being
That's
suppressed.
How is
No,
that
it's
not suppressed?
not.
That's a clear
No, it's
form
not.
of suppression.
I thought we were all gonna
They
agree.
did the GNX too. When people had the music up, they were striking music. If you can't profit, they want it on their channel. They want their viewership. They do that all the time. They put it on my sports channel. I put a picture up of Kay Cunningham shooting with a fan and her loss was playing. They took that shit down because they didn't want me putting it up there with the audio. They always
My God,
do
you
that.
don't think YouTubers know how YouTube rules work, bro?
It don't matter, bro.
It's
You talking about
2026,
suppression.
bro.
That's not suppression. That is not suppression.
YouTubers don't know how
Drake is not
YouTube
some
works,
victim.
bro.
It can't be,
To
oh,
not
he's
get
going
fucking
number
strike.
one, but then when y'all believe he don't have enough help, oh my God, it's because they not suppressing.
He didn't even need no help.
Maybe
He did
people just don't like the album the way
475K.
y'all think you do.
I'm not saying, but I didn't say he needed help. But I'm saying I don't think UMG is necessarily okay.
Yes,
I'm not
doing
gonna say
their job.
suppress, but I'm gonna say I don't think UMG is helping them promoters out.
That's completely different.
Okay,
and I don't even agree with that, but fine.
We can't
I
agree on
don't.
that one.
It sounds better than
But do you see-
suppression.
but do you
Suppression
see-
means we're icing it out completely.
But do you
I
see-
think that's some bullshit.
But you know how they work. But you know how labels work with
You're
other
icing
artists,
it.
especially their biggest artists. Once they drop an album, bro, they're nonstop making sure everything is getting out where it's supposed to. And I just feel like UMG is not doing that.
I will give you that. You can definitely tell UMG.
I thought we were all gonna agree. I'll be on the island. I'll be on the island with that P. I feel confident.
I don't think these platforms that posted Drake's fucking album or whatever needed UMG to whisper in the ear and tell them to, hey, can you please post Drake album when Drake is the biggest artist in the world and they know how many clicks they're gonna get just from posting the album.
And they
All
did
right,
that.
now
The White House posted that.
one last convo because I have a take that's gonna piss everybody off in this room.
Can I kind of run back to this
Oh,
real quick?
sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So, guys, what's my job?
I don't know.
Flying
places,
a lot of
flying-
nice
flying
places.
Starting out broke.
Yeah,
You
for
like
real.
Tommy from Martin, bro. We kind of just don't know what the fuck you do.
Well, here you go. Here you go. I do digital marketing every day. Y'all want this? Y'all need this? All
For
right.
one, you speak that's Kramer on Seinfeld.
Okay.
Right,
You ain't got
Niggas right now. Ask me about marketing. Express Ink. Lit. Okay, keep going.
All right.
Where we going with this?
All right, so you're rich. What else? What else?
I'm not rich. I wish I was. I'm about to start my own company. But
But he's not rich.
Flex Seal, bro.
Flex Seal. Woo.
Flex Seal, boom.
Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. R.I.P. the GOAT.
Are you a
All
Flex
right.
Seal marketer?
So, what has happened actually in Google, and this is actually just recently, there have been a big change I can't even say it.
Algorithmically.
Thank you. Where how things are being reported, how things are being put out has changed. So that's part of the reason why UMG, notice on their last couple of albums, they've only posted once or twice and can't post again because of that thing. Drake has got a push from the label because the label does not make money off his concerts like they do off the album. Drake makes money off his upcoming tour, which is going to be huge. It's going to be the biggest tour. It's going to be the biggest tour of all time. But it's going to be a big tour. We all know that. He's probably going to bring 21 Savage with him.
We don't got time for
and
that mega shit, but we'll get to another
and
time.
he probably going to bring Lotto out too because Lotto with 21. So it's probably going to be one of the biggest tours. It's going to monetarily usurp the pop out Kendrick Lamar, all that tour because A, inflation, and B, Drake got fans who going to pay money. That's where Drake's making his money. I want to say the difference between 600,000 and 400,000 is not a big issue for him. Drake's still going to go number one. Drake's probably going to have, he's probably going to be the only other person outside of Michael Jackson to have the 1, 2, and 3 album in the country. And we just talked about how you said, well, hey, numbers don't matter. Numbers do matter. And this, we want to bring it up now. Let's talk numbers. Drake about to have the top 3 albums in the country for the first time since Michael Jackson died. He's about to get out of his contract. He's about to get the richest signing contract in music history.
I can't wait to see what that contract's going to be.
Right?
That's a whole nother conversation.
Drake does not care if it's 400,000, 450,000, 500,000, 700,000 because he's making all of his money off of merch and concert ticket sales. He doesn't care about that because he's still going to be number 1, 2, and 3 in the country outside of Noah Heron, who may take over number 3 instead of he put him to number 4. Still,
I don't even know who you're talking about.
there's the one other person who released. It's some white motherfucker who released an album last week. Through people are like, "Oh, it's really good," but it's now
Some country bullshit.
it's not gonna sell. It's not.
Not this time, y'all.
It's an alt pop motherfucker. But regardless, so when we talk about this, and this is where this is when I was talking to you about it. These numbers are fugazi. They don't matter.
Fugazi. Don't matter.
He's still going to be number 1, 2, and probably 3 on the Billboard. He's still going to have enough followers, enough streams from his album that are going to be enough for him to make up the difference in all of his own personal marketing off the album sales. Then he's going to go on tour, and the tour is going to make him the money. He's out of his deal. He's going to tour in the billion possible dollars of this world tour, which is going to happen. And then he's going to sign the biggest record contract, or start his own shit, of music history. This doesn't matter.
I'm not
UMG can't stop that. And the reason why UMG is not suppressing him is because they know this is the last time they're going to get paid off of Drake.
No,
After
that's
this,
not.
Why not?
They own his entire back catalog. They own everything that's worth a damn.
So they want their money still.
I think he'll figure it
They
out.
own everything that's worth a damn.
So why
Would they suppress? Exactly.
So why suppress the motherfucker who's going to be the only person
think
who
if you
also
still capitalize regardless, why suppress?
and Drake is
because
already
when you got
and Chris,
because when you got fuck you money, you can do that.
Platte,
But also,
Drake is in the process of buying out of all
we
that
also
shit
have
too.
to keep into perspective.
He ain't buying out his
The
back
album has
catalog.
only been
Yes,
out
he is.
for 2 weeks. Okay,
I'll put a bet on that.
2 weeks. So if it doesn't have to be a total suppression. If it's just a minor suppression for the first 4 weeks, that is the public perception. So they can knock they can skew the public perception and still make their money.
Hey, yo, real quick, why did Drake drop the albums?
To get out of his deal.
To get out of his fucking deal. So they know when he did that, this is some of the last money they gonna see. They aren't trying to suppress
It's not
him.
because they have his back catalog, which is worth the majority of his money.
But with the hype that this album
So
came with,
you tell me that him having a bad album is gonna make him more money?
Right. So why would you suppress it?
1 second though, but with that being said though, you can admit that they're not helping though, right? Because if they're trying to,
They don't need to help him. They know they don't need to help him. They didn't help him the last album. They didn't help him with Scorpion like that.
But this
Drake has done his own promotion his entire time.
I don't know what conversation y'all had about suppression before that, but I have been saying what
are you missing in terms of this Drake rollout that you're not seeing?
You said what?
What are you in this rollout? What are you missing in terms of a
Merch,
Drake rollout?
vinyls, physicals, whatever you want to say.
the basic
The
shit.
vinyl shit, that's on Drake.
The merch too.
It's
Says
100.
that's not coming
The
later.
merch is coming out
Says that's
later.
not coming later,
The whole
right?
rollout.
When the tour pulls.
The whole
Usually
rollout.
it comes out first though too.
And the
Not
tour.
always.
Hey, let me
You
tell you
can
something.
post it.
Hey,
Drop their merch
yo,
later.
real quick.
That's fair.
With the merch,
But that
it
was also a
doesn't
surprise
go
drop.
to the
True.
label.
No, it goes to Drake.
So again, what is UMG doing that they would normally do that you have not seen in terms of money that actually goes not to the artist but to the label?
Barely promote their artists.
How so?
How?
They literally, every post you told me was May 14th. May
Okay,
15th.
and then I want you to take your time.
Every big artist they give.
Birdie.
Every big artist
Birdie,
they
I'll
give a
give you-
rollout for you, bro. You gonna know. About
I'll give
that
you a week's
from
homework.
from them personally on
I'll
their
give you-
page at least a week or two prior, bro.
I'll give you a week's
Because they're
homework.
promoting and not suppressing the album.
I'm
Yes.
not.
I'll give you a week's
I'm off the
homework.
suppression shit. Don't think I'm talking about suppression. I'm saying
I'm talking about
they're not helping.
I'll give you a week's homework. Show me in the past 2 years when they've done more than they did for this album. I want you to look at their.
One more time.
Yeah, I'll give you a week's homework. Well, actually, 2 weeks because I'll be out next week, my birthday. But tell
He's
me
gonna fly
when.
somewhere nice.
Tell me when they've been doing. This has been the normal tenor of UMG for the past 4 years, to do a promotion right before the release date, and when the album's announced, which they did. So outside of that, UMG has not been doing that for any other artist, any of their big ticket artists. Please go back, prove me wrong.
All right, and you can do that next week. But let's talk about right now. Let's.
I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say is, they're doing the normal thing. They aren't going
Yes.
above and beyond, but their only time from this album release through its whole cycle, which means merch, tour, residuals, all that, is from the album release. They're not fucking up the one thing that they get paid off of the most.
I
Agree with that.
hear you.
I agree with that.
Me too.
I hear you. And before we get out of here, I got one opinion that's gonna piss off the entire room. There's not gonna be a single person in this room that agrees with me,
Even me.
unless they're logical. I don't think you will either.
You just called us retarded.
Yo, bro, you can't say that with a bunch of black people
bullshit. What
around
is
you. You got 3 black people on either side. You better be careful now. Tread lightly.
I'm very confident in my opinion, but
Tread lightly.
But that being said,
just says the.
but that being said, I know.
This is what he finally decides to let
He
it go.
decides to let the N-word out right now.
I just feel comfortable. I just feel comfortable right now. No. So what I want everybody to do before we get out of here, I want everybody to give their, and I'm sure we'll have some discourse, whatever. Rank the big 3 albums post the beef. You talking Gen X, talking Iceman, because the other albums, they don't count. And then Fall Off. Rank those 3. And my opinion that's going to piss off the entire room. My opinion that's going to piss off the entire room. And I'll just say it.
I'm saying J. Cole got the best album out of the 3, honestly. So if that's what you about to say.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on, put a stamp on it. Put a stamp on it. Put a stamp on it. Let's hear it.
Platte, continue.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm glad I was interrupted. I actually set that up just to be interrupted. That I don't deal with decimals. I don't deal with decimals. That shit is lame to me. That shit is for the birds. That shit is for the birds. So I rank every album that I've ever heard. And in my 2000 albums, I've done the history. Less than 65 have a 9 out of 10 or above. And I think that Gen X, The Fall Off, and Iceman are all 9s out of 10. And if you ask me to rate them right now, because I think they're all in the same tier, because I don't believe in 9.2, 9.7,
I
9.
don't do decimals either.
I don't believe in decimals.
Those are actual numbers.
I don't
Okay with
believe.
decimals.
I
Decimals can make
don't
sense,
believe
but
in
okay.
decimals.
You get a decimal
because-
at the half. I don't do 9.867 out of whatever.
Because-
you gotta cut it at the half.
Because music is subjective. Music is art. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. So sometimes there's days when I feel like, oh, this is the one. This ain't. But there's a range. That's why I stick with whole numbers. all of them are 9 out of 10 to me. The Fall Off, GNX, and Iceman. If you ask me to rank them right now,
Yes.
if you ask me to rank them right now, because I think they're all in the same tier, and I think that's going to
Wait.
upset a lot of people.
Let me run it
No.
back one more time.
I think that GNX, Iceman, and Fall Off are all in the same tier. I think they all
Is that your
exist.
order?
No, he's not. He's still building.
Yeah, let's
it
get
up.
the order.
This is
Let's
my
get the
order. This is my order right now. And it is subject to change.
Number 3.
Number 3, I got the Fall Off. J.
Okay.
Cole.
Number 2.
Number 2, I got GNX, Kendrick Lamar.
And number 1.
And number 1, I have Iceman.
Iceman, baby.
And I think that I think that
Okay, look for
That is
for
an
everybody
album.
on this side of the room. That's a pretty good
We got him.
predict. You gotta be. You gotta be. Look, this is like Stranger Things. Like y'all fucking infect him with the virus or whatever. Yeah, y'all got him. y'all got him latched into the nest.
So if I can talk, I think that
Explain yourself.
I think that when I go through the back and forth, because I've listened to the last like 2-3 days, because I've been listening to heavy Iceman, and so like obviously I'm not trying to be biased, and I'm giving myself that grace of that, like right now it's new. GNX, I've heard Luther a million times. I've heard Man in the Garden a million times. Like I'm like, those records don't hit like the first 50 times I heard them, because I've sat with them, I've grown with them.
That's fair.
Whereas Iceman is new, so I will allow myself the opinion to change. However, if I'm looking at it objectively, I think the one thing that separates Iceman and GNX is the title track of GNX, and that shit is garbage. That shit is trash. I hate that fucking song. And so with that, I don't have a skip on Iceman. But I also feel like Iceman has 18 songs, GNX has 12 songs, and I feel like the highs are slightly higher on GNX. So like to me, it's a back and forth between those two. And then the fall off to me is a 9 out of 10, because when I hear that album, I hear only 3 albums that I can exist in my mind, and that is Supreme Clientele, that is Mad Villainy. Like those 2 albums and the fall off,
I love
they
that.
exist.
All
Because
the
that
comparison there.
is one of the best rapping performances I have ever heard in my fucking life. And while I get that there's no replay value, Jay Leno and I talked about this, and I agree with him wholeheartedly, but I'm a rap nerd. So like to me, the fall off is a 9 out of 10, because that shit is like, it doesn't have your pop record, it doesn't have your Luther, it doesn't have your One Dance, it doesn't have your whatever you want to call a pop record, but it has consistent all the way through elite high-level raps, to where if an alien comes down to this earth today and they ask me what is hip-hop, one of the very first albums I'm going to show them is The Fall Off, because you're not going to see a rapper technically rap that well.
Christopher,
versus,
and I'm going to use your government name here. Can you go again one more time? What's your 3-2-1?
My 3-2-1 is The Fall Off, GNX, Iceman. Iceman is 1.
Okay.
And I think Iceman and GNX are very interchangeable, because if I'm being honest, right now in this state in 2026, I've ran GNX to the ground. Like I love that album. So like I've listened to it a million times. I've listened to Man at the Garden. Reincarnated was my most listened to song of last year. I've listened to this whole album consistently. So for me, this is like fatigue versus brand new, and the excitement and the electricity that Iceman. But I also feel like if I'm objective and I take a step back, I feel like Iceman is going to belong in that pantheon
I love the Pantheon.
Okay.
And it's gonna belong. That's it. That's where I'm at. It's like I think that both are equally great. I think that right now it's Iceman, but also I'm giving myself the benefit of the doubt of saying that right now Iceman is a week old and GNX is 2 years old, and I really like GNX and I really like Iceman. But Iceman is still so exciting. I'm still rewinding verses. I'm still picking up bars. I'm still doing all things I did with GNX 2 years ago. I'm doing right now with Iceman.
And I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. And I want to say shout out to you for going first, because I know you have a controversial opinion, and I know we're all going to disagree. But I do want to say shout out to going first and having a good explanation on your side. I completely disagree. But we're about to shit on you right now, for the record. But I do want to say I appreciate you going first and giving your opinion.
Go ahead and start it off.
You go ahead. Yeah, we'll go first this time.
All right, we'll go first this time. Okay.
We got to get one.
First off, I can't say the N word.
You can. I can't. You can.
My tall ass white friend.
Yes.
You shitting on whacked out murals to me is crazy.
I'm not shitting on it.
Oh no, but you said it's of the three.
It's his third. It's his fourth best intro.
No. That shit. That
Wait,
is.
hold on. Let me do my math. Third best intro. Sorry. Third best.
Let me tell you something right now.
Whacked Out Mirror is definitely his best.
Whacked out murals.
That's his best.
Wesley, Sari, and Shireen. I'm putting over. I'm
gonna tell you this right now.
Whacked Out Mirror and Shireen.
Oh, and United in Grief. Sorry, it is fourth. United in Grief.
You got United in Grief over Whacked Out Murals?
Yes.
Oh, you wildin'. But that's okay. That's okay. Keep going.
But Wesley Theory, I think, is above all those.
Wesley Theory is number one, but that's
Late night.
no. I say Wesley Theory number one, Whacked Out Murals number two, and let me tell you something. It's because
I would not put Whacked Out Murals over Shireen.
Hit me.
I will.
I'll put Shireen number 2.
Because here's the deal. I grew up
Shireen
on funk
is
music.
golden.
I can't fuck with nothing
She
else.
met me at
Butterfly,
South
bro.
Party
That
and
shit
El
make my
Cigar.
You can't fuck with Wesley Theory.
And
You
that's a
can't
whole
fuck with the
problem
start of it.
because that's my favorite Kendrick album. But like again,
Hood politics. That's it. Everything
Wesley
else,
Theory is
that's
fire.
not even one of my favorite songs off that
I love
album.
hood politics.
At first, I did love.
All right, so going back to the
Amazing.
Going back to the point,
Classic.
and we're talking again because we talking opinions, and we all gave you your moment.
That's all I asked for.
Who don't respect? Oh, Jay, we talking? We beefing right now?
Well, all I did say that I don't respect opinions, bro.
He said he don't like people.
I mean, you can say it, but that mean I gotta respect it though. But that's just
No, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Go ahead, bro.
But you didn't
ahead, bro.
respect my opinion, or you saying?
No. He's not. It's just him and I. We got this.
I'm
We just
checking.
listen.
Man, we gotta wrap this up. Come on,
Let's go, man.
Yeah. All right.
Don't. I'm here all night.
No, some of us. You here all night. Some of us got shit to do.
I'll be driving. I'll be like.
Some of us got shit to
We
do.
got the highest number we've ever had in the chat right now.
Great. And guess
We
what?
can keep this rocking and rolling.
And guess what, Chris? I'm single. I got the highest number of hoes downtown that want to see me tonight. So let's be honest.
Talk about them hoes.
So
Welcome down. Come on. Let's get this. Let's get this out
I'm
the way.
calling Cap.
Come on,
man
let's
is-
get this out the way.
you
Let's
want
get
to
this out
pull
the
up
way.
receipts?
Go
I
ahead,
can
bro.
pull up
Bro,
receipts.
go ahead, bro.
I would just do that right now.
All right.
Come on,
Anyway,
get us out the way.
so here's the deal.
Back this shit the fuck up.
Yeah, we do.
Please.
So anyway, long story short is this. Kendrick Lamar's album GNX is 100% what I wanted. The reason why Drake's Too Hard for the Radio is one of my favorites off his album is because it has that West Coast sound. As a Detroiter, born and raised, I love that West Coast sound. We're very A-alike. Whacked Out Murals has gotten me to run and jog and start my shit really well. I think this is a very cohesive album to me. I'm going to put GNX number 1. Now, I will say, there are many songs on J. Cole's album, including the Erykah Badu, that one with The Alchemist that I love. But J. Cole's album is too fucking long and there are too many skips. So I'm going to go Kendrick, Drake, Cole.
Zay, where you at?
Kendrick, Drake, Cole.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same. Kendrick, GNX is the best body of work. It's the most diverse. It don't sound like no song on that album sounds the exact same. When you listen to for Iceman, it just has too many that sound repetitive, and Fall Off completely just bored me. And way too many songs on it.
And can I say one thing? As many listens as I do for Drake, Kendrick Lamar still, to me, is something I want to listen to today.
Yeah, I listen to GNX on the way here. I still think it's got great replay.
I have no doubt. I have zero doubt.
We did not have
zero doubt.
You was listening to Iceman on the way here. Trust.
I gave Iceman his listen. I don't know how much I'm gonna stick with it. It's some songs I like.
Second rotation.
I will. I might. I'll listen to it a couple times. I'll listen to it a couple times.
Age better, but it's still not GNX.
I mean, if you're the best artist in the world, I don't need that many times to listen to it. But for me, I think GNX clears both by a wide margin.
Oh, I don't. I really don't.
All right. This side, how we feeling? Unanimous Iceman, of course.
Should it go Iceman, Maid of Honor, and the BT album. That's my list. Don't ask me again.
That's your list? That's your big three?
No, I told you I wasn't playing that cold shit after it dropped. I ain't played GNX since it dropped.
Man, the hate is so forced.
It's not a. See, the thing is, though, I'm going to click your ass now. You piss me off. I've said on this show 1,000 times, I fuck with all of them. I don't switch topics to y'all every fucking week with this shit. I stay to not you, brother. You good, brother.
I ain't switched up. I've been a Drake hater.
You good, Scott
I've been a Drake hater since 09.
Sky Miles is crazy.
Shit, though, I haven't played cold shit since it dropped. Like I told you, and I told AP the same shit.
Me neither.
It's boring as fuck.
Yeah, you
It's
did.
good, but I'm not gonna play that shit in the car. GNX, if it come on the shuffle, cool. Scrabble up, that's cool. I'm just not like gonna go play it on my own. So I don't have a hate. It's just to give you the real answer. It's gonna be Drake, GNX. The fall off is so
And you know what? Let me tell you something. I can respect that because here's the deal. One thing that I heard a podcast talk about Drake's new album is the fact that it's like, yo, and I know I'm unk on the podcast, but if you're older than a certain age, this shit don't hit the same. And for me, I'm still, like we talking about, I'm listening to Fonte. One of the songs I got to send you actually for the thing is Wash Gang with Like Him Fonte. I'm about to be 36 in less than a week.
Only 36. Damn.
You see, I ain't say shit though.
But let's be honest, black don't crack. Let's be real. He gonna look way older than me, way sooner.
I had to do that, bro.
But yo, I'm about to be 36. So what I'm trying to getting at is here. I get it. I got a lot of older shit. I got a lot of stuff that you young as shit to me in comparison.
That's facts.
So I get that there are gonna be certain things. Drake's still making party music at 49, which is great.
39.
No, he's 39.
Relax.
He's about 40 years
His
old.
face
You was
49.
doing good now. Relax.
His face 49.
We here.
He's old.
But what I'm
He's
saying,
old, but he ain't that
but what
old.
I'm saying though is Drake's still making music for the younger generation, just like Cardi, just like all these other people.
Yeah.
I'm at a point now where you talking about listening to Jay-Z when you were like 2. Shit, I was already damn near in high school. I was in high school listening to that shit. So there's a different vibe. So my opinions, I understand, are gonna be a little bit different than y'all's because I'm a decade older.
Shout out to diversity.
And it's not a knock though. It's not a knock though. Like I told you.
You see what I'm doing here?
Not a knock. I fuck with that. I'm gonna play this shit, but like, I'm just Kendrick is cool when it's cool. Cole is cool when it's cool.
But
Drake is going. I can always rely on him to give me.
yes, but that's the
just
thing.
what it is.
But that's what Drake gonna do for that same generation. Someone who's old as me, like yo, I'm gonna like Mr. Morale because he talking about like I'm gonna like Fonte. We talking about older man shit, and that's fair. Walk it out. But but at the same time, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I can't be mad at the Drake album and all this because I understand Drake making music in a certain
Guys,
point.
let's get to 30 likes. We have 56 people in here. We have 19 likes. Let's smash. Let's smash the like button.
But
Me neither.
But my last point on what you were saying though is I feel it because what you're talking about and what I'm talking about not always gonna match because we got a decade between us.
And
so
like, share, subscribe, you musty.
He said 10 years, just to make it clear.
I say
How would you rank the big three?
I will put
Post
I will
beef.
put Drake #1, just based on likability. Because granted, the album's only been out for 2 weeks. I'm enjoying this album much more in this 2 weeks than I did either other album in the first 2 weeks. I gotta go J. Cole #2. I don't know what y'all talking about. I personally, my first listen to J. Cole, I didn't like the first half. I like the second half. Ever since that first listen, I like the first half, don't like the second half. I don't know what that's about, but that's my take. But
Great rap.
I loved songs on that album. GNX to me goes 3 because, like you said, Whacked Out Murals and Man in the Garden, meditation music for me. I love it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going to a deep place,
Respect.
I love those tracks. However, that SZA song, when they jack Rich Boy song, I don't like that.
That's SZA's album. That's on SZA's album.
Oh,
yeah.
well,
I was saying,
like
that was
it.
30 for 30. Different album. This different album. Different album.
I agree with that.
get-
I like the song, but I don't like them jacking that
get
sample. I didn't like
I don't
that.
like that. But also,
They had
it was
Luther on there, right?
Yeah, Luther's.
I didn't like none of them songs, man. I ain't like them, and it was like hard dislikes, it was hard dislikes on that album, and to each his own. That's why I got
Definitely. Okay. All right.
Okay. Birdie, where you at with it?
40, what's up, Shabane? All of my status. Hey, listen, man. My top three are the big three mans. Iceman, and Iceman, motherfucker. Fuck objectivity. I don't listen to them other 2 albums, so I don't give a fuck. Iceman, and Iceman. Nigga, fuck you. You know how I go, nigga. Fuck objectivity.
Petty ass
What these niggas talking about?
That's it.
All right,
That's my answer.
Let's go to the reasonable panel. Let's go to Switzerland. On the 1s and 2s. How would you rank the 3 albums at this time?
The 3 albums.
At this time.
Top to bottom?
Yeah.
Y'all, you guys. You niggas been sitting here all day.
Let's go.
Yo, what is the headband?
He said, "Damn, all 3."
I mean,
at another
it's
planet
Iceman
right now.
above and beyond, and then, in my
Above and
opinion,
beyond.
Maid of Honor and
No.
You fuck. He fucked up.
GNX fall off the Iceman.
GNX fall off Iceman.
oh, okay.
This nigga smacked.
Yo, take that bottle.
I apologize for the last shot. That was on me.
Bro.
You good. No,
Hey,
Yo,
look,
you good,
go
you
ahead,
good,
bro.
you
It is
good.
what it is.
He was
I'm
like-
sorry, guys. I'm gonna say 100% overall. I will say the fall off #3, GNX #2, and Iceman #1, bro.
Another one, baby. And one.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. What do you got to be mad at that about?
All right,
Come on, Brian.
All right,
AP is over here, like, out of here.
CB, what about you, bro?
So I'm gonna say Fall Off is #3.
Mm-hmm.
Iceman #2, GNX.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
There we are.
Yes, sir.
There we are.
That's my cousin.
We had an
only clap on one
applause for
side.
that. Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
So what's that?
Whoa.
What's that like 5 to
Put
4?
that in here.
I'll let the masters be the
I never
masters.
clapped on it. I don't know, maybe my balls.
I can't do math right now. You have to do math right now. You have to do math and memory right
Like
now.
when you was little, you ever just
All right, Platte.
Yeah. No, we're for sure wrapping this up because he's asking me to do math, and that shit just ain't happening right now.
I just want to shout out real quick. Keys Open Doors with new music, new album this week.
Shout out to Bryce flying in from literally everywhere. Nice. From literally everywhere. We are poor. He is rich.
Yeah, literally, we cannot keep track of where the fuck he's at. Honestly.
Listen, I'll be out next week.
You've been traveling.
And I'll be out 2 weeks after that. But listen, I love y'all. Thank you guys. Keep liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, putting shit in the chat. Let's go, team.
Any other words you got to the peasants?
Peasants?
Yeah.
We do not consider y'all all peasants.
No, we love all each and every one of you.
Defenestrate. I got defenestrate for y'all.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
The act of throwing something or someone out of a window.
What is that?
The word defenestrate.
All right. Next week.
Someone is to throw them out of a window?
Next week.
I didn't know they came up with a word for that.
We'll be back. We'll be back next week with a lot of great breakdowns of all of the new music. But I felt like this was a conversation that needed to be had.
Hey, shout out to the chat.
So
hey,
comment, share, subscribe.
Shout out to the chat. I don't know who on what side or whatever, but shout out to Jonas Adams. Shout out to TNE Quarter for being in here. Shout out to Juru Ja. Appreciate y'all being here. Freddie, we see you on Instagram. I appreciate you being here.
Freddie Felt.
Shorty Cruz, appreciate you being here. Cass
John
2 Black,
Adams.
appreciate you. Jimmy McDonald's, we appreciate you. Jay Post, we appreciate you. Lil Kerm. And yo, hey, listen, we appreciate all y'all being in the chat. This is the most loudest chat has ever been. And
Thank you guys. Thank all of you from the bottom of our heart.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
We're all talking shit, but
this is what we have. This is what we built. We built a platform that's gonna have a diverse range of opinions. So I promise you, if I annoyed you, somebody on this panel is going to align with what you think. That is what the panel is. That is what this platform is. It's a diverse platform where everybody gets their voice.
New York in the building.
New York in the building. Queensbridge, stand up. Queensbridge, stand up.
Queensbridge, stand up.
Shout out New York, bro.
Shout out to Queensbridge.
Hey, it's the boy. Hey, it's your boy.
Hey, side note, Young Miami got a top beat song out right now. I heard that.
All right. With that being said, now that we got all the ridiculous takes out the way, we'll see you next week. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hey, let this Rap Cave podcast blow to the moon. We'll be back here. We are here every single Friday, live at 9 p.m., breaking down all of the new music, everything that's happening, going on. We are here, and we are also going to make sure that we highlight everything that you guys want to talk about. We want to build the rap platform that is for the people. We are different than everybody else. Everybody else just does what they want to do. They do what the numbers do. We do what the people do. So you guys let me know. You guys let me know what you want to talk about, and we'll talk about next episode. Because we'll be here. We'll be live every single Friday, 9
Give
p.m.
us something to talk about.
Live. I'm Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Paz, with the dopest crew that was ever able to talk hip-hop. I got B. Mike Birdie. I got Zeus. I got 1800, Mrs. CEO, Primetime, Jay Leno. I got, man, I feel bad that you're the only one that don't got a name because it's only your second time. But I got Eric Vincent. I got royalty in the building, man. Shout out to Eric Vincent. Yes, I got Zay. I got Bryce flying in from literally everywhere. Nice. Wherever you wanted to go. Wherever you wanted to go, he's already went. And then on the ones and twos, we got Big AP holding it down, Headband AP, and then we got
Fedora Brian.
Cowboy.
We got CB. We got Cowboy Brian on my left.
He's usually Cowboy Brian, but today he's Fedora Brian. Appreciate you guys. Amen. So sick of love songs. Hey, man, we're going to catch you next week. We'll be here live Friday. We got tons of videos uploading throughout the week, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on that notification bell, and make sure you comment on this shit. What do you think about Iceman, and all of the Kendrick Cole albums, man? How are you ranking them? Let's see in the comments below. We'll see you next week. Peace out.